This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello everyone and welcome to the Diecast podcast, Tomb of Annihilation, Group B. If you remember what Group B was last up to, they pulled off the zaniest heist you can ever think of in Port Nyanzaru, recovered a map, recovered some magical items from the merchant prince Jobal, and now they are making their way off into the sunset aboard a pirate ship, a smuggling ship. It's going to be hard to say, but they've landed in Fort Belurian. Alethra has encountered an old school friend who, a bit of a ship romance, a bit of a rivalry. We're going to find out a little bit more about that, but I hope you guys have been waiting for this episode. It's going to be a fun one. There is a small, I got to apologize in advance, there's a small Tommy Wiseau impression I do later on that I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is a thing that happened, good or bad. We're just going to have to Tommy Wiseau it sometimes. But as always, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with your friends. Leave a rating or review. That'll help us out a lot and help make a better podcast for everybody. You can also find us on any app that plays a podcast. iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play. You will find us there at the Diecast Podcast. At Diecast Podcast is also our Twitter handle. So please give us a follow. Just use the hashtag Diecast Podcast. I know James and Tom post live play feeds. You can get a bit of a spoilery type of thing if you do on the hashtag sometimes. But send us a comment, send us a question, just talk some D&D with us. We would love to hear everything that you have to share, how you're running your own Tomb of Annihilation module, because the stories I've been following online have been fantastic. But that is enough for me. I will see you at the break. Group B, Fort Belurian. Being chased by people, being interacted with people. We'll see how this adventure goes down. All right, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, because I guess while we're saying this will probably come out in February or March. But
it's that time of year.
Old news.
Old news, everyone.
It's still 2017. The world still sucks.
Happy solstice.
I don't know if, how much better 2018 is going to be every year.
Fingers crossed.
We're leaning into the
Sorry
slide
about
now.
the nukes.
Just lean into it.
Nuka-Cola. Yeah, so this is the Diecast Podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. This is Group B as they head
B
off.
is for best.
Yes.
One could say that.
You didn't see it, but there was a twinkle on my teeth there when I shot those finger guns.
We'll say that.
So your last episode, you guys were in Port Nyanzaru. You reclaimed your misappropriated map.
Yay! Where is the map?
Alethra
I think that's probably safe.
has the map at the bottom of her backpack.
You broke
And
into.
I have it over there.
You broke into the villa of one of the merchant princes, Jobal.
Yeah.
You found.
Hey, by you, be specific.
Oh,
the
thankfully-
self-righteous furball druid over here
Yeah.
is the one who pulled off the greatest heist I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's true.
Spidered in, spidered out, absorbed all.
It was better.
There's a
than
lot of
Oceans.
potential there. You and I are going to talk.
There is no potential there.
So much potential.
You reclaimed the map. You got a couple of items.
Ocean's 11 up in there.
You explored the city, got some more history about Raznisi and all his doings. You went out and hired a guy named Iku. You went out and...
It's not a guy.
Guide.
Oh, a guide. I mean, I don't know what they identify as. They present as female.
There's lots of shape-changing in this world. You also went out and got supplies. You bought a dinosaur named Dungar the Breaker of News.
I bought a dinosaur named
We
Dungar the
are
Breaker
in the
of
company
Knees.
of a dinosaur.
And he is my loyal and boon companion, and we're going to have a great adventure together.
You also...
Not in this city. Let's get out of the city, please, right now.
You also made friends with a Han Solo type of gnomish captain named Captain Ortime Swift of the Brazen Pegasus, which she claims has the fastest ship in these waters. And then said that a trip that would normally take about 21 days would take her about 3, and sailed you away from Port Nyanzaru as a red leather-clad figure observed your boat sailing away.
You missed shooting at him.
You missed shooting at him. She took you up to Fort Belurian, which is the Baldur's Gate kind of colony encampment at the north end of the peninsula, where you guys got off to try and find work guides or work, just getting out of the city, essentially. That type of evasion. And then you ended it with Alethra running into an old friend of hers, Ender Helder.
Wait, you have friends?
Well,
acquaintances.
Yeah, it was a icy reception that Alethra gave.
Old boyfriend. I get it. I feel ya.
I am upset at the implication.
So it was just the sun was beginning to set as you got to the coast of Fort Belurian. You got to travel up a way, but as the docks were busy loading, unloading, you ran into someone called out, "Hey, nerd!" And we'll jump right back to there as it's you guys are just getting off the boat, and it looks like Ander is taking notice of Alethra and her compatriots.
Ander, what are you even doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing, nerd? I'm working. I'm an adventurer. That's what we do here. What are you doing here?
I'm also adventuring.
Yeah, it looks like it. So you're gonna get a C+ on that adventure now, after all your research.
Oh well, not all of us just did 200 push-ups to get their marks, Ander.
When you major in push-ups, that's what you do, nerd. And I see you got
your parents must be very proud.
You know what? They are. They are proud. I worked hard at this stuff.
Hey, Alethra, you want me to have Dungar stomp this guy?
No, not yet. But I will keep that under advisement for future.
I shoot a look at Anders. Right to my eyes, his eyes.
He does not seem intimidated. He's also got a guy who looks like he's completely wrapped in blue leather wraps with goggles over his eyes. He looks over and is like, "So this is don't trust her. She tries to pretend she's smart. She is not. She's
I am very smart.
How many runs into the jungle have you done so far?
Well,
1, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Hey, to be fair, intelligence is not the same thing as experience. Okay, just everyone has to start somewhere.
Right. I'm waiting to hear a number that doesn't start with a Z.
Well, we haven't been in the jungle quite yet, but we just got here 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And we already have a dinosaur. Have you got a dinosaur?
Yes.
No.
Yes, we do.
No, where's your dinosaur?
It's on the boat.
Yeah, unlikely story. It's on the boat, guys. It's one of those boat dinosaurs.
Our dinosaur is on a boat.
Yeah, but it's right there. We can see it. We can't see theirs. The implication is that they don't really have one.
I do not see your dinosaur, sir.
Yeah.
Our boat kind of weighs
Perhaps we
down.
should go and see the dinosaur and resolve
No,
this
that's
dispute.
not the point of this story, Penguin. Okay, look, buddy. Why don't you just get out of our way and let us continue with our business?
I'm just giving you some advice. She's going to get you all killed in that jungle. I've been in a couple of times. It ain't all kobolds and goblins and stuff. No, there's some serious stuff that goes on in those goblins.
Yes, there are several very dangerous plants that I've seen.
Yeah, see, this guy gets it.
He's a furbolg.
Yeah, I can tell. He's pretty big.
I am quite large.
Well, I mean, undead monsters probably just haven't eaten you yet because you're so big and stupid. She points at him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to back you up here.
Yeah, I got it. What are you even doing in that jungle? You're going in with no knowledge whatsoever.
Oh, I have been doing a lot of research, I'll have you know.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, having your face buried in a book.
Elthra, don't be baited into telling this idiot what you've learned. That's what he's trying to do. I see your game, pal. Trying to milk the brain meats out of my friend here? Well, it's not going to work.
I got some news about your friend's brain meats there. Meat's gone bad. Spoiled meats.
I can cast purify food and water.
It's I'm sure the zombies will love you, sir.
Perhaps they will.
So, well, where in the jungle have you been if you're such a jungle expert then, Ander?
Well, I've been to the undead regions, and you know what? I'm not going to tell you where I've been.
Isn't that like the whole friggin' jungle? The whole jungle is infested with zombies, right? What part of the jungle that you just described Does that not
Yeah,
describe
you don't even know the name of it, do you, Ander?
The name of the jungle, the Chultan jungle.
No, like the region you were.
You know what? As long as we're being so squidgy about information, I'm not gonna. You know, in fact, there are worse things than the undead in that jungle. So I'll tell you what. As soon as you stop hearing animals, be really goddamn worried.
This is good information.
It's like, Salazar, let's go. And he just kind of like, the guy, the
Yeah, that's right, Goggles. Keep walking.
yeah, he doesn't even give you eye contact. He just keeps walking right by.
That guy looks so cool. Did you see those goggles? I want to get some goggles like that.
I couldn't say anything. I was just so enamored with those goggles. No, seriously.
Anyway, I take it you know that dickhole?
Yeah, we went to school together. I beat him once in a competition. He never got over it.
It was not a push-up competition.
No. I mean, it was like a dueling thing, and I beat him in points, because, like, it's hard to push that guy. But I beat him in points, so, like, that's all that really matters.
Uh-huh.
Yes, more points.
Yeah, well, I won points in the fight, so...
That's good. That's great. Good job.
I'm sure those points will keep you alive in the future.
Yeah.
Well...
They seem to be
They
doing you
didn't
a lot of
hurt.
good when you were confronting him just now.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see him here. I wasn't prepared.
Maybe you should have put those points in intimidation.
Well, that didn't come with my background.
Durand, you see Captain Swift came up. He's like, and in Thieves' Cant's like, can I have a quick convo with you, real?
Wait, with me?
Yeah, this is all in Thieves' Cant.
Oh, in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah.
Okay. Eglay Attenlay. Durand sidles off with the captain to the side.
It's like, so I noticed you've got yourself this big old dino here, saddlebags. It's very impressive and very beautiful. I was wondering if you wanted to engage in a little bit of business.
What kind of business?
Well, we have some things on the boat that needs to get up to the fort.
We're going to the fort.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that a great coincidence? So I was thinking, what if we just waive your travel fee, and then you just bring your dinosaur to the back of the inn up there. Just leave it out there and say, it looks like it's going to rain. Wait about a minute.
When am I supposed to say this?
When you get to the back of the...
But how do they know when I'm going to be getting there? I mean, it could take us a variable amount of time to get there.
They're just listening for the
They're just
phrase.
waiting for somebody to say that it's going to rain.
Yeah.
What if it actually rains?
It doesn't matter, as long as someone says
Just
it.
as long as someone says it.
Yeah.
What if someone says it because it's actually raining?
Then they'll come out and discover that there's no dinosaur out there. Or there's no package.
All right, this seems like a foolproof plan. I'm in.
Yeah, trust me, don't worry about it. Tell you what, I will waive our transportation fee, and we'll even wait around an extra day for you when we drop you off.
Well, that's so kind of you. Wait, aren't you dropping us now?
They're gonna take you to
They're gonna drop us off at a ruin after this, because we have to get out of this city within 24 hours, because we are definitely being chased by Jobal.
Good point.
Yeah.
You're not there, but good point.
It's like, so just
Yeah.
bring your beautiful beast of burden up behind the inn. Say it looks like rain.
And then what? They're gonna throw us a package?
They're gonna come out. They're gonna take something out of the saddlebag, and
This is delivery.
yeah, this is delivery.
No problem. I deal in deliveries all the time.
Perfect. So this
you're
is
in
why I
good
went to
hands.
you. This is why I went to you. All you gotta do is bring that beautiful beast up. Looks like rain. People come out, collect the package, and you're good to go.
Gotcha. See you soon when we get back.
Yeah. And you notice that as you're having this conversation, the package has already been loaded into one of the saddlebags.
Excellent. Efficiency. I like that.
And so you guys make your way up to the hill to walk up to Fort Belurian as the blues and purples of the night sky begin to come up. You follow this big, long, winding path of torches, and you come upon...
Okay, as we're going up the winding path, I inspect what they put in the saddlebags.
It is a wrapped package.
Wrapped how?
Like it's been bound with like cloth and twine and stuff like that.
How big is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is...
And what shape is it?
Looks like it's square. It's like the size of a small suitcase.
Can I roll to see if I see him looking in there?
I'm going to use sleight of hand as I'm inspecting the saddlebags. I want to do it on the down low.
I'll say you don't need to roll sleight of hand to inspect it, but...
Well, I'm handling it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
picking
yeah.
it up. I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at it. I just want to do it in a subtle way that like people aren't seeing me.
I'm going to say if you use your passive perception because you don't know what that
Okay,
is actually.
15.
Yeah.
Ooh, your passive perception is 15.
Damn.
Oh shit!
You picked the wrong.
I rolled a critical one.
He's you see, you don't know how he did it already, but
Blank,
Durand is
blank.
already handling something in the saddlebag.
What is that, Durand?
Just some supplies that we picked up. That's a deception roll.
Oh, so that's insight?
Insight, yeah.
Insight.
18 plus 6 is 24.
Ooh,
Yeah,
what
they seem like supplies.
package? Oh, well, that's
Just
good.
inspecting, making sure that everything is watertight in case we get rain
Durand,
later.
stop filling with the supplies. They're good.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
You are trying to steal
I
the
wrap it
supplies
back
for
up.
yourself,
I
are you?
bind it safely in the saddlebag and cinch it shut.
Better not stole any jerky. I want some of that.
Oh, there's plenty of jerky. But don't worry.
Okay, good to
I
know.
tossed some jerky to Mercy.
Oh, jerky. So good.
As you guys make your way up the hill, you see the flag of Bauldur Gate flies over a wooden stockade. This whole structure sits atop a 10-foot hillcock, the sides of which are shaved vertically to make them steep and difficult to climb. The fort's main gate faces west. On the eastern side of the stockade, a tall keep holds commanding view over the surrounding wilderness. And essentially, it's much like in comparison to Port Nyanzaru, where the city was built into the landscape and built to adjust to the natural landscape of the area. This has been something that's been cut out and forced the jungle to wrap around. It's about 100 feet, just clear cut in every direction, and it actually feels a lot like, especially for Durand and others who've been from Bauldur Gate, it actually feels like home. It's very tall, narrow.
Kind of smells like home.
You actually see guards at the front who are actually wearing like plate armor, like at the front of the palisade, and
The
it's
City Watch.
yeah. It has a very much more watched presence at Fort Belurian than you do have it at in Port Nyanzaru.
Right.
It feels like this has been cut into the jungle as opposed to adapting to its topography in Port Nyanzaru.
Iku, have you been here before?
She's like, I've been here a couple of times. It's not exactly the most friendly of places. It's efficient, it's surviving, and it's thriving well, but it is not my favorite place.
Unfriendly, thriving. Sounds just like home.
Nature will soon take it back. You cannot carve into nature like this and expect to survive.
There are tree stumps everywhere.
Yeah. How long has this city been here, or this port? I guess.
She says, it's been Fort Belurian is rather new. It's been here maybe a couple of years at most.
Oh, very good.
It's Baldur's Gate is looking to expand its territories, and to be frank, there's really Port Nyanzaru can defend itself, but it can't enforce anything else inside the jungle. So if Baldur's Gate wants to come in and just take a swath of land, there's not a lot. If they can survive here, then they're probably going to take it.
Unlikely that they will survive.
How do the people of Port Nyanzaru feel about this fort?
Well, a lot of the merchant princes, some of the merchant princes don't like it because it cuts into competition, and some, my own personal theory, some are working with them because it's another trade outlet that they can use, and it's sharing of information. So it's a mixed reaction, but it's people trying to eke out a living somehow.
Respect.
Yeah. As you come up
Game
to
recognized game.
Game recognized game.
healthy competition, as it were. As you come up to the front gates, there is a woman in full plate standing there. Looks like gray armor. And it's very unusual from what you've seen in Port Nyanzaru, where people wore light garb or light armor, like the guards wore light type of mobility type of stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's the first time you've actually seen someone decked out in full plate, just kind of standing on this compact dirt as you come to the front gates.
They must be boiling.
It's really hot in my chainmail. Let me tell you.
Investigation just to see if I recognize maybe if it's a paladin or if maybe from a separate member or something like that.
I'll say investigation with wisdom.
With wisdom? Oh, okay. Not so great.
That's not.
How was your intelligence compared?
Oh god, no, 3.
3. She wears plate, but that could be just about anything. You do see a couple of on the inside. You see a couple of flags of the Order of the Silver Gauntlet.
Okay.
On just inside the palisade, and as you come up, and she says, she's like, "Welcome to Fort Belurian. I assume you are." She looks at you and says, "Alethra, Fenquin, Mercy, and Durand."
Hi.
That's very good.
Excuse me, how do you know that?
Well, we deal in information here. And when adventurers come into the fort, we like to make sure they have a proper welcome. Mm-hmm. And we also like to make sure that they know the rules so they stick by them. And
Big fan of rules. Really want to know them all.
Hey man, he called us adventurers.
I actually really do want to know the rules.
I think we can get along the way. We're fine.
If you follow me, I will introduce you to the fort commander, and she will explain everything to you, make sure that everyone's on the same page, and we abide by structure and order here. That's how we survive out here. This is a very dangerous place. It may look safe here, but it is maintained by discipline and ferocity.
It must take great efforts to repel the nature that so desperately wants to rend this village into the ground.
She looks at you and with a very cold looks like it's not the nature we're worried about.
Well, you should be, because nature's very strong.
So yes, she pats the wooden palisade. It's like it very keeps us safe.
These tree bones everywhere. Tree bones.
It's like the tree bones are keeping us safe.
It's called wood. It's like the primary building material for like all sentient races.
For everything. She brings you...
Waste of time to build what nature will soon rend us under.
She brings you into the...
big ray of sunshine, aren't you?
She brings you into the fort, and there's actually not many permanent structures. The walls, the art post, and the Bailey fort, or the Bailey command post at the back appear to be wooden, dug deep into the ground. The rest are built on tents. You'll see some structures have like wooden sides, but have a tent canvas structure over top of it. You see like a small little market area. You can see actually what appears to be like a jousting lane. And you can see various different factions that you'd all recognize from Baldur's Gate. You can see the Emerald Enclave has an outpost here. The Order of the Silver Gauntlet has a very small outpost here. And you imagine that where you see the obvious stuff, the unobvious stuff, like a couple like the more underground networks would probably be here as well.
I'm going to keep an eye out for any symbols in Thieves' Camp that denote like where the local guilds or whatever.
Yeah, you don't even need a perception check, or guilds.
Well, any kind of symbols in Thieves' Camp that would denote like here's where shady shit gets done.
Yeah, so you actually see what appears to be like a large. It looks like the walls are made of like just like plywood with a big brown canvas top, and it looks like that's like the quote unquote inn or drinking establishment inside the fort. And you can actually see carved into the wood. It just says in Thieves' Camp deliveries around back.
That's what we're looking for.
You can see, areas to grow food, and you can see various people just milling. It looks like there's like a small little community on the inside of this fort. As you see,
I asked the commander, can I go park our dinosaur, or should we take the 10-cent tour first?
She says, Liara wants you to meet with her first before.
I imagine you don't want me to bring the dinosaur with us, so can I go?
You can leave it out front of the Bailey when we get there, and you can tend to whatever you need to. Liara first.
Yeah, Durand, let's go meet the commander.
All right, yeah, let's go.
As you come in, she up to the main command area. It's a kind of like a round building with an open kind of like circle, or an open kind of like the middle of the building's open up, so like air and water can drop it and keep a flow going about. And you can see this place is busy. There are troops in armor everywhere. You walk by what appears like an animal paddock. It has Dionycuses, which are essentially just large velociraptors, and hadrosauruses, and it looks like they're all either saddled up or leashed and collared, and it looks like they're well maintained. She brings you up a spiring...
Look at all these fat, happy dinosaurs. I bet they're very well fed, Fenquin.
She says, actually, these are our best modes of transportation through the jungle. If you bring a horse out here, then you are just asking for a disaster.
Dinosaurs, I say in beast speech. How are you? I am Fenken. Nice to meet you.
It looks like it's feeding time, and
Is he just roaring at them?
Yeah, he's like...
He does this sometimes. He has a condition.
Yeah, it's called...
You should hear him when he speaks whale.
It's called too much attachment to nature, as it were. You get up to the main office of...
Make any friends?
They were distracted with food. They are simple creatures of simple desires, but they could crush a human without a thought.
There you go.
That's true. That thing is the more you know.
Where did that sound come from?
It's muted.
Do we need to pause it?
I have it muted. I don't know why.
You have it set to go through Do Not Disturb.
System level is...
There.
No, this is really important. Ding.
Okay, there we go.
You really got to know this. All right, we'll just edit it out. You come in and you see this brown-haired woman. She looks like to be in her mid-40s. One of those faces where it looks like she's probably spent most of her life in a command tent or on a battlefield somewhere. She also wears a similar dark gray armor. It looks like she has a stack of paperwork about 2 or 3 feet high on her desk, and she's just filling out forms and whatnot. And she, as you're led into the room, Castellan actually just closes the door behind you, and she puts down her quill, looks up at all of you, crosses her armored hands together and says, "So, you're the jokers from Port Nyanzaru I was told about and told to be ready to be expecting."
We're not really from there. We're just passing through. And may I say, you are a sight for sore eyes, madame.
Yeah. Let me tell you what. Sugar and confectionaries are rare up here, and I don't need any of your sweet talk.
I just can't help reacting when I see beauty. I'm sorry. I will try to keep it to a minimum.
Yeah. Well, thank you for telling me exactly what to watch out for. So, welcome to Fort Belurian. We have rules here. Mm-hmm. We know you're adventurers. We know you're going off into the jungle to pursue whatever foolish folly that you're going after. Let me introduce a couple of rules to you very first. Anything east of the Tiriaki River, that's Baldur's Gate territory. That belongs to us.
Great. Hometown proud.
It belongs to nature, but I assume you mean you enforce your rules there.
Yeah, well, nature didn't put up their flag. We did.
Nature needs no flag.
Well, in the books, it does. It belongs to Baldur's Gate. Second, if you are going to go adventuring into the jungles, you will need a charter of exploration. This is your little legal pad of you're allowed to explore here. What this does, it gives you permission to explore in our terrain, explore in our areas, and you must share all treasures and antiquities you found with Fort Belurian and Baldur's Gate.
When you say share, what do you mean exactly? Half of what we find. Like in a sheer monetary value, or like say we find 5 goblets. Do you get 3 of them and we get 2? Like, how does that work?
We will work out what that would need to be because we see various art pieces, various pieces of antiquity, but you have to declare whatever you find as you come back through.
My favorite words, open a negotiation.
Will you share in our sorrows then as well? If 2 of us are killed, do we kill 2 of you?
No.
He took that to a really dark place. Yeah. I'm really sorry.
Third, as you're in Fort Belurian, and you follow the rules, you will be open to some of the privileges that Fort Belurian has to offer. We will give you shelter. We will give you food. If you do not abide by any of these rules, we throw you on the other side of the wall and let the night take you.
Which night?
Tough but fair.
Don't break the rules. Don't steal anything. Don't start a fight. Is this understood, everybody? And she pans her look around, or pans her eyes around the room.
I think it would be good for us to each individually take this promise. I promise not to steal anything. How about you?
You should probably extract extra oaths from that guy, not to tear down any fortifications or surrender the fort to the wild, because he would probably do something like that.
There's no need for me to aid nature in its inevitable dominion over this small place.
See what I mean?
Just don't mess with the walls.
I would not mess with your walls, for nature will soon take them herself.
Yeah, you must be new to the jungle. You don't really know what goes on here, do you?
I know the jungle well.
Right.
It is fearsome and unstoppable.
Well, that unfortunately is true.
I do know it. See?
If the guards command you to do something, do it. We have very strict regulations and policies on what to do when things happen.
What if the guard commands me to tear down the wall?
The guard will not do that.
But what if he did?
He won't. And if he did, you would probably have to do it.
Okay, then. Guards first, walls second.
This charter of exploration, does it cover the entire island or just the areas that you have claimed?
Just the areas we've claimed, but we are expanding.
I see. But if we sign the contract now, but we don't know it's yours later, how do we navigate it?
We have patrols out in the jungle that offer security and aid to adventurers who get lost, injured, or need some help.
What? That sounds very
you must present your charter to them, or else you will be fined.
Right, and left to the night, I presume.
Yes. And let me tell you, outside the walls, the guards are maybe a little bit more free with what they're going to interpret as find. F-I-N-E-D for those of you who like homonyms.
I whispered to Mercy, I like her a lot.
You look over at Iku. Iku does not seem happy to be in her presence right now.
Have you noticed how Iku looks super uncomfortable? I say this to Lethra.
Oh, not until now.
It's like those are
Super awkward.
those are the rules of the fort. Do we have an accordance? On
A-okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna steal anything.
We're all on board, Captain.
Great. So enjoy the fort. Remember to fill out your charter. We do have guides that operate exclusively out here.
No thanks, we've got one already.
Yeah, she looks like an explorer of the jungle. You see, kind of Iku just kind of curl her lip a little bit. She does not look not looking amused to be in the presence of Liara. It's like very well. Remember to fill out your charter. Also, because you are adventurers, we do have an open bounty right now. If you bring in the head. If you bring in the head of a ghoul or a ghast, we can offer you a reward of 20 gold pieces for helping clear out the undead in the jungle.
Per head?
Per head.
What if the head is damaged during transport? Like, is
long as
half a head worth half a reward?
It will still be worth 50 because we know that ghoul is dead.
Oh.
I guess they'd make sure that like the halves don't match up, so then
Perhaps.
they would just count it as one.
Okay.
But if you bring in a bag of heads for ghouls or ghasts, that's 20 gold. 20 gold a bag.
20 gold apiece. Call us the Ghoul Busters. Am I
It's
right?
pretty ghoulish work.
Oh.
Mine was better.
I thought mine was.
Well,
They are as
it
good
wasn't
as gold.
Get out of my office.
I see
that
now
could
why you
use
called
some
us
work,
the
but
Jokers.
no, I like where you're going.
The Jokers. Is that the name of our group, the Jokers? Do we have to wear like war paint?
I linger
Yeah,
behind, I
smile.
flash her my most winning smile, and I say, I just have to let you know how compelling I find strength and authority in a woman.
You see her has her head down towards the work and just kind of like waves her hand, just kind of forming.
Rolled another one.
Yeah.
I miss having Lucky so much.
You see her look up and says, I pray to your own devices that you do not find yourself back in my office again. Get out!
I'll be thinking of you.
I won't.
Man, you really don't understand women, do you?
Well, you know, you miss 100% of the
That
shots
was
you don't
rhetorical.
take, right?
I'm going to go and walk with Alethra. Fine.
You are
Me too.
You are free to do what you want in the fort in Fort Belurian.
Oh geez, it's kind of nighttime.
It is the sun
Well,
just set.
how about you guys go get yourself settled, have a look around. I will take care of the dinosaur, get her settled up at the inn, wrangle us some rooms, and we'll meet up for dinner. How does that sound?
Dungar, I'll say this immediately. Dungar, please be safe and call me if you need anything in the night. I will hear you.
It's like, okay, I should be okay though.
Thank you.
I'm making new friends.
Okay, great. All right, I'll lead Dungar back to the inn, and I'm going to head around the back and park her behind the window there, I guess.
Yeah, the what you call an inn, it's again
Like a
Fair-
half-tent shack
it's-
made of plywood.
barely a structure, but you do hear revelry and kind of like conversation going on in the inside.
It sure looks like rain.
As soon as you say that, you see the canvas flap open up, and you see this half orc in kind of like a bloodied apron with a meat cleaver in his hand. He comes out, kind of like sniffs and snorts at you, walks over,
I point at the right package.
looks in, takes the package out, walks back, closes the flap.
Alrighty then. I'll lead the dinosaur around to wherever you birth dinosaurs.
They're
Do they have like a stable or like an area where you can tie them up at
Dungar's
least?
pregnant?
No, BERTH.
more hominins.
Oh jeez.
You do see that there
geez,
is
you
a
man.
jousting field. It has some stables that actually do have horses there. It looks like there's a guy running the.
Hello, my good man. How much to look after our mount for the night?
He looks at me. Oh, it's free in here if you're inside.
Part of the services.
Yeah, it's free.
What a fine establishment this is. Please take care of my friend Dungar here and feed him only the best.
It's like, oh my goodness, he's a big boy. Okay, we may. Yeah, no, it should be fine. It should be fine. As you look inside the stables, you notice that there's slots for maybe like a whole cavalry worth of horses, and there's only like 2 or 3 horses actually stabled in there. And you notice that they do on the side flanks of their decoration are like the big silver gauntlet hands on the side. You see, he looks to be quite compassionate and caring towards the horses, like grooming them, feeding them. It looks like he actually kind of like give me an insight roll, yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Inside. I am not great at that. I got a 10.
10, perfect. It's exactly what you need. And you notice he actually has some empathy and some deep feeling bad for these horses.
Feeling bad for the horses?
Yeah.
Oh. My friend, I can't help but notice you seem a little troubled. What's on your mind?
He says, well, this people who bring horses down here, it's a terrible mistake. Like, the jungle's not built for them. It's not flat. It's not open terrain. It's not what a horse needs to live. And it's so hot and so humid. They're just it's not a horse-friendly environment, I guess.
Well, what do they use them out here for? Do they actually ride patrol into the jungle on these things?
Well, the Fort Belurian guards don't. They get smart and ride dinosaurs in because, if you need to cut a path, a dinosaur is going to cut it for you.
Oh, yeah.
These are those idiots with the Order of the Silver Gauntlet bringing their horses down here, thinking they can just ride anywhere they want.
Oh, and how many of those guys are in town?
In town here, maybe a handful. They're all trying to get down to their outpost down south in the river. On their great crusade to fight the undead, as it were. Well, I mean...
They picked a pretty good place for it. I mean, hey, no shortage of targets, right?
He's like, between you and me, I don't think anyone is... That's an endless crusade. It's constant undead out there.
Well, at least it'll keep him busy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you sacrifice a couple of horses along the way that don't need to be sacrificed. Like, don't even bring them down here. It's such a ridiculous idea. Just do some research.
I see where you're coming from.
Have some foresight.
I feel you, man. Paladins,
Yeah, once they get an idea in their head. Yeah, they came in here not too long ago, just kind of tearing. Oh, we beat the cult of the dragon. It's all gone. We fought at the wall of the dragons. We know everything that's right about the world. And then into the jungle they go, and who knows what's happened to them after that. It's those guys are idiots.
I hear you. Hey, you want to play a couple rounds of dice?
I don't gamble, thank you.
Oh, do you know anybody in town who does? Is there a place for that?
Probably points over to like the tent inn that you just came from.
Right. Yeah, they seem like kind of a rough bunch. Something for more refined company.
Well, honestly, currency is not really a thing here.
What?
Everything's taken care of.
So, but who has the gold?
Oh, we are, probably, as he points up to the Bailey.
All the gold?
Well, I mean, like, if you take away the need for people to be greedy in a fort, then you have more disciplined troops.
So everybody who needs to buy something has to go through her?
No, you just... well, I mean, like, you
how does the market work, then?
Oh, well, there's like a small bank, but it's up in the Bailey. Like, all the money is up there.
Right.
Like you get your pittances. There's a barter system. It's essentially it's to keep the troops in line. It's made so that you don't.
So how do you buy things in the market?
You barter with it. You can get some of your pay, and then most people just keep their stuff in the bank because money's not really needed. I mean, like adventurers come in and they spend their gold here. Like those like you look over, it's like even smaller. It's a smaller area than even the smallest market in Port Nyanzaru was. It's like they all pay a rental fee to sell up here.
I see. Well, thank you for your time, my good man. Please again take good care of Dungar.
Yeah, it's like no problem. He like pats him on the
I
side
give Dungar a friendly pat on the nose. Can I make an animal handling roll to try and befriend him?
Yeah.
Thanks. I have a 0
Basic
in
10.
animal handling.
Basic 10.
2.
You see that the stable keeper already has like fruits in his hand, and Dungar is just kind of like happily stomping his feet. And
okay, buddy, good stuff. Just remember, I brought you here to this nice man.
Who's the owner again?
Okay. See you soon.
Alethra, as you're out in the fort area, you see the Castellan lady who greeted you at the door. She comes up and is like, by the way, there's someone at the inn who wanted to talk to you and your group.
Talk to us?
Yes.
Did you catch their name?
He didn't give one, but he let us know you guys were coming.
Oh, that's very well, thank you for the information.
He's at the only, like, she does like the air quotes, like the only private table that you can call private in that establishment.
Is there a name I should ask for?
I don't know. He didn't leave one.
Well, thank you. I guess we should go meet this man who knows who we are and we don't know who he is, Vinquin?
Wait, first I want to check the market for a helmet with deer horns.
The market's actually closed right now. People are
it's
taking
closed.
Down, yeah, people are taking
disappointing.
down their booths and stuff.
Does anyone here sell a helmet with deer horns?
No, it's past selling hours, so we're not allowed to sell past sunset.
Well, I'll come in the morning then.
Not here, you won't.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, let's just say that your basic vices are not allowed here.
Vices?
Vices, social indulgences.
I just want to buy a helmet with deer horns.
And I'm looking for a bow.
Come back in the morning. We're big on not pissing off Liara.
Okay, we'll see you in the morning then.
I don't understand why they can't just sell at night. That just seems inefficient.
Well, night is the time when nature wants us to sleep. Perhaps it is good that they do not sell at night.
But what about nocturnal animals?
They do not buy and sell as we humans do. I don't see any nocturnal animals running a stall here in the market.
The night monkey shift comes out.
It's an opening in the local economy. You found your niche.
Yeah, nocturnal sales, man.
We'll never do business with a monkey.
Who do you think it is,
Druid
Mercy?
rule.
Well, my guess will probably be the organization that hired us to get out here in the first place. It's probably some middleman.
Yes, from the fork.
You know, Fenquin, sometimes it's good to have inside thoughts.
Yes.
Thoughts on the inside of your brain that you don't say out loud, so that people don't learn about all about us.
Yes.
You're having some inside thoughts right now, aren't you?
I did not know it was possible to think outside. I should think on this. I'm deeply meditative now.
Yeah, let's go to
See
this
the
again.
The 7-foot furlbog is just kind of like scratching his chin. He's like, huh. You make your way into the inn. It doesn't have a proper name, but again, it looks like just ramshackle tables made out of barrels, scrap pieces of wood put together, and you see a lot of, again, plated and chainmail people, like very official kind of military armed looking people. They all appear to be in like a good mood, having jovial drinks, and you see off in the corner kind of like a blue light being lit up by kind of like casting light on top of the canvas tent, just drooping down. It's just one guy sitting at a table, his arms splayed out on the top of the chair. He's got red leather wrappings around, his headdress is off. He's got like this long kind of like greasy black hair. He's just sitting there like casually having a drink, just looking around waiting for people. He actually notices you walk in, he kind of like waves his hand and like trying to motion for you guys to come over.
I guess we should... can I use perception to investigate his appearance?
Sure.
See if I notice anything special. 19.
19? It is the same guy from Port Nyanzaru who was looking at you through the spy glasses.
Oh,
at the dock.
is he in red?
Yep, he was in
Oh.
red.
It's the red man we shot at on the dock. Does he
my
look
gosh.
angry?
No, he looks quite relaxed.
How is he here already? But he was. That was the colors of Jobal, correct?
No.
Okay.
It was just like the color of the dude who was...
Okay.
He's wearing the exact same clothes, though.
Oh. How is he here? I guess
Maybe you teleported.
teleport. I didn't even think about teleports.
Would that be an inside think or an outside think of teleports?
Well, depends on your components, I suppose. I don't know a lot about teleporting. I don't think so, anyway. So, what do I know about teleporting?
What'd you get on your Arcana check?
So your Arcana check?
Yeah.
I actually got 16.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, teleport. If someone has the sigil or the runes of a place to teleport to, and if there's a teleport circle here, easily can teleport here, no problem.
Oh, jeez. I hope there's not a teleport between the two ports. Jobal could trace us almost immediately. Anyway, let's go
Remember
talk to
what
this
we were saying about inside thoughts and outside thoughts? Maybe we shouldn't talk about our friends from Nyanzaru here.
I agree. Okay, let's try to keep it cool.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm not here for this, right?
You can be there if
I'm
you
off
want.
doing my own thing.
You can be there if you want.
I'm gonna make my way to the inn, but I'm gonna do it stealthily. I'm gonna put up the cloak of Elven Clind.
Mm-hmm.
So perception checks to see me are at a disadvantage, and I get an advantage on hide.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to sneak around to a window and like look in from the outside.
There are no windows.
There are no windows.
Yeah, it's like a tent,
Yeah, it's
basically.
like a tent.
I'm
It's a
going to
tent.
sneak to the tent opening and peer inside.
Okay.
Making a stealth check to not be seen.
Cut a little hole.
So
This
I
side.
get advantage. He's I save me. I got a 4 and a 7, so that's 11 on my stealth.
11 still.
You somehow turned into the doorman for the tent door.
I got some news for you. Some passive perceptions already beat that.
Yeah. All right.
You kind of open it up. In fact, anyone who has a passive perception higher than 11 can immediately see Durand.
Durand,
popping in.
come join us, Durand.
Oh, good. I was just checking to make sure that you guys were here.
Oh, Durant's here? I turn around.
I'll stride into the room.
My passive perception is 10.
Durand, our friend from the dock has requested to speak to us, and he's in the booth over there. And
I swivel and look at the guy.
He's sitting in the booth. You guys are at the table. You got like about a bar's worth of distance between them. But he clearly sees all of you.
Yeah,
Can you hear us talking?
Yeah, it's fine there. Yes, he can.
Let's find out what he wants. I stride over with an outstretched hand to shake his hand.
He comes up and he shakes your hand as well. And he's like, "Oh, please, everybody, just sit down."
Yes.
Tommy was
I'll
out.
sit.
I have to wait till his arm in that chair.
Oh, hi, Durand.
You're tearing me apart, Alethra!
I'll take a seat.
That's actually because after we watched through, I was like, "That's exactly who this guy has to be." He's like, "So, I see you made it to Fort Belurian."
Yes, we took a boat. How did you get to Fort Belurian?
Oh, you know, we just do a little thing called magic teleportation. We have the Church of Severus, so when you're friend with wizards, it makes it just that much faster.
Can I roll to know and see what I know about the Church of Severus?
Yeah, religion. Anyone?
18.
18?
This is a religion check. I'm not so good at religion. 15.
15's good.
I do have religion. Okay.
I hope the paladin has religion.
Only 8 though. I only rolled
8,
an 8.
unfortunately not. So what you know is it's kind of like they're wizards who study the arcane, but Severus is the god of divination and fortune telling, so they kind of pay homage to him. It's kind of like religious wizards. And Durand, you remember that's the temple that was inside the merchant villa, or the prince's merchant villa that you hid in the tower of.
Oh, back in Nyanzaru?
Yeah.
All right.
So essentially, it's wizards who believe in fortune telling, divination, and they kind of pay homage to this god to help them out a little bit.
So you will then, as a Severus, be able to tell us of our future, perhaps.
Oh, I am no wizard. I'm just but a humble employer of my boss, Jobal.
Oh, Jobal.
Yes.
How is he?
He is good. Thank you for asking. You see, we had very interesting situation. We believe you've made some incursions into his villa, and we just wanted, very messy, get off on the wrong foot, that we would like to kind of smooth things out, as it were.
We have no idea what you're talking about. I rolled deception immediately.
Yeah.
19.
This is 22.
Okay. At level 2, sure.
Yeah, level 2, sure. He says, so we believe, total misunderstanding, that you acquired some items of Jobal while you were recovering your map of Schultz, and we feel terrible about everything. When Jobal discovered he had your map, he felt terrible. He did not know it had been stolen, and
I'm sure he felt very bad.
Yeah. Let's roll some insight.
Oh,
13.
No.
I'm actually not very good at insight anymore. That's a 16.
16.
No, 10.
Yeah. He's like, as soon as he found out map was stolen, he wanted to return it right away, but just had trouble getting a hold of everybody. He's very busy man, very busy. Meetings all day.
I find that very peculiar because I went to his gate many times trying to talk to him, but I was told he was busy.
He's very busy man.
But if he wanted to see me and they knew my name, I feel that's a very bizarre position to take.
That's a little inconsistent, my friend.
Alethra, first of all, some things in the merchant villa world are very important. To have to take precedence over smaller, minor things. And he knew to return the map. He just had to find time in his schedule to do it. Again, very busy man.
A very busy man who has many qualified individuals such as yourself working for him who could have easily returned the map to us at any time on his behalf.
It's interesting to me that Jobal considers theft of private property and receiving stolen goods a minor matter not worth his attention.
Well, he see that he have the map. He knew he return it.
Mm-hmm.
But Jobal does believe that mistake was made in reclaiming some of the property, and that he was a adventurer just like all of you. He had to go out in the jungle, make his fortune, and you may have misacquired some items.
That makes me really feel like he gets us, guys. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
But he would just like to first formally apologize for acquiring your stolen map. Again, as soon as he found out it's stolen, he felt terrible.
He placed it into somewhere safe and kept it there, I'm sure.
Would you not want to keep something so important safe that belonged to somebody else? He tried to look out for the people.
And so how does he wish to make his apology?
Well, he offers his formal apology and is glad the map has been reacquired. He wishes that you would have at least come to him and...
We tried multiple times.
He's a busy man. He's very busy.
But I find this a little insincere, I'm sorry to say.
Well...
He sort of missed his chance.
But he would...
We're very busy as well. We have an adventure to prepare for, so perhaps we can just skip to the point here.
Very, very well.
My giant friend has no patience. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We're all friends here. We're all good here.
Of course we're friends. If we weren't friends, I hike a thumb over at Fenquin. He'd be snapping people in half. You don't want to see him when he gets upset.
It's not true. I would probably summon a beast who would rip them in half.
Yeah,
that's actually helping this time. Thank you.
Have you ever seen a furball rip the arms off his opponents?
Yes, I have.
It's freaky.
Yes.
It's also enjoyable.
But Jobal would very much like to request the items you took by mistake from his own property. I believe some gemstones, a cloak, and a wand.
Well, I mean, look, I'm going to level with you. We weren't all in on this thing. I mean, we knew about it, but we weren't part of it. Fenquin was the only one who did all the actual work. So go on, tell them what you found, Fenquin, when you
I found a map.
Reacquired our property. Anything else with the map?
You see Iku kind of like breathing deeply. He's like, "Did you guys steal from one of the merchant princes?" Everyone, give me a wisdom save.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, I'm sure 16.
Yeah, you definitely should be.
Oh, no.
2, 12.
12.
14.
You all have to tell the truth, or you know that there's been a Zone of Truth cast, and that any questions you answer have to be answered truthfully.
Can we see who is cast the Zone of Truth?
It is Iku.
The merchant first stole from us, and we recovered our property, and with it, some compensation for our trouble for having been lied to and stolen from.
Is he also under the Zone of Truth, or
he is out?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's in the area from what you know of the Zone of Truth. You don't know if he succeeded to save or not.
All right, fair enough.
And you seem like
so. Wait, we can't speak lies.
If you have
16 wasn't good enough to beat that, or is
not,
it okay?
If we speak a lie, then something bad happens.
No, you just can't.
We can't.
So if we're asked a question directly, we just
be evasive.
I answered the question truthfully.
You did, yeah.
He says, "Look, Jobal did not steal your map, and let's just say, you know what?
Only his agent sold the map. That is correct.
I mean, let's not split hairs here. It's someone working for Jobal.
He was in possession of our stolen map.
He was, but when he found out, he felt terrible. He did absolutely terrible.
And feeling so terrible, he should be fine with us taking some recompense for the emotional harm that he caused us.
Well, he did not cause it to you.
I think we're going to hold him responsible. I think we're all kind of united in holding him responsible for the loss of our map.
Well, let's say you can keep the gemstones as payment or as a compensation.
No, we can't do that. Actually,
well, we could keep the gemstones.
No, we can't do that.
But he do ask that the wand and the cloak be returned.
I'm not in possession of those items.
You see...
I don't think. Am I?
I'm wearing a cloak right now.
Yeah, he's wearing the cloak.
I'm not in possession of those items.
Okay. All right.
Who has the wand? And no one has the wand.
I think the wand is just being held by someone. It's not being used.
Somebody took the wand.
Who has the wand?
I will roll a d4.
One of us took the wand, and it was not me. I took the cloak.
What did the wand do?
It lets you talk to fish.
Fish talk.
It was
I
a
don't
fish
have
talking
it 'cause
wand.
I gave it to you because you were disappointed that it was just a fish talking wand.
Oh.
Because I can speak to fish.
Yeah, let's say I have it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, look, I'm just going to level with you. The wand you can absolutely have.
Yeah.
You see him hold out his hand.
Hand over the
Mercy,
wand.
hand over the wand.
Oh, and take it off the belt.
It's like, thank you. And then he looks right at you, and the cloak.
Okay, the thing is, I really like this cloak. Like, I feel like
Telling the truth?
it was made just for me. It fits me so perfectly, and it looks so good on me. I want to make some kind of deal. How
That's
can
how
I
all
work
magical
for you and do a favor, maybe, or a job for Jobal, or maybe some of the treasure I bring back? I'm sure we can work out something. Just please let me keep this for the duration of our jungle. It will keep me alive, and it will help me come back and be a good earner for Jobal.
You see him kind of like scratches his chin.
Maybe a persuasion check.
I
on
guess
that?
it can't be deception.
No, it's actually he's actually open to that deal. Like,
Can I get advantage on my persuasion
you
check?
don't need to roll persuasion.
Oh, okay, great.
Like
Get an extra we have to do a job for him.
This is just me personally. I'm not like speaking for the group. Speaking for myself, I really like this cloak, and I'm willing to work for it.
All right, how about we do that? Because Jobal, he like a good deal. He's a businessman. He makes his fortune in the jungle. Tell you what, you give us 24 hours with map, and you can keep the cloak.
The map is not ours to make deal with.
Wait, before we leave, we've already been burned once this way. I don't think we're going to be letting it out of our possession.
You keep cloak as barter. We have 24 hours with map.
I think it's only fair we return the cloak. And we go on away from
It's
this.
so nice, and it fits me so well.
You didn't even have it 24 hours ago.
I know, and I already can't imagine living without it. It's so nice.
Good news is you won't have to imagine. Just give it back.
But the thing is,
Iku puts her hand on your shoulders like, if you did steal it, you should.
I didn't steal it. It was gifted to me by a good and loyal
In the
friend.
same way that Jobal did not steal our map, but it was gifted to him by a
he
good and
stole
loyal
it.
friend.
You see the guy in red just smile broadly.
don't worry, Durand. We're going.
Is there anything
into
other than the map I can offer you?
It's good map.
Yeah, but we've been burned once bitten, twice shy. We're not even taking that thing out in the open.
You hold on to cloak. We take map for 24 hours.
In fact, well, how about we credit the time you already had with the map, the 24 hours?
That's right. You did
already
actually
had
have
the
it
map
already for a day. So
several
why would you
days.
need it again?
But you did not have cloak in that time. So it's not
No.
fair.
Well, yes, it is.
This would be the
because now
compensation.
we're going. You had time with the map and no cloak, and now we have time with the cloak and no
But
map.
we had no
That's how
deal
it is.
at this point. So let's just say you give us 24 hours with map. I promise to return map personally to this place in 24 hours.
Aletha,
No.
it's up to you. You're the map holder now.
You're not some. Don't surrender the map.
You see, you could say, like, if you did steal, if you do have stolen items, you should return it.
That's what I've said.
Durand, we'll find you a nice new cloak. A better cloak.
Durand, we're going. Come on, we're going into a jungle that will probably kill us. I mean,
That's why I want to be able to stay concealed.
I mean, let's be honest here.
You see the guy like, jungle will kill you.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest here. The statistics show that at least one of us is going to go down and die. But I think there's a good chance it won't be you. Not really, but
Not if I have this cloak. Look, is there any way we
gonna
can give you the map after we've made this suicidal run into the jungle?
Well, let's see, we're suicidal. you know, you may not come back. We take chance now with map, and again, everyone telling truth here.
Can I roll insight on that?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
God damn it.
I got a 19.
I really miss insight. I got 7.
16.
You get the feeling he is telling the truth.
19.
At 19,
Okay.
Well, I mean, I
We don't know if we passed or not. We don't know.
I mean, I believe him, which is...
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, we do have another concern about this map, other than, just surrendering it out of our possession, which has not worked out well in the past. And we're a little worried that if the map is copied in any way, it may, magically self-destruct. So that's why we're kind of loath to part with it.
Well,
So it ends up being no good to anybody.
We also cannot barter with it as it's not our property. We have no rights to make deals regarding the map, as we've said previously many times.
I do have wizard friends who can magically look at the map.
We do not have abilities to make deals. It's just not in our possession.
He's like, okay.
Possession
it's
is
fine.
9/10 of the
We
law.
are its protectors, but not its owners.
Then you should return cloak then.
Yes, I agree.
We'll get you a nice new cloak, Durand. I'll keep you safe in the jungle. I won't leave you behind ever.
Iku puts her hand on your shoulder and she says, I will keep you safe as well. You should do the right thing.
She did this truth thing, and it's pretty spectacular.
Slowly take off the cloak. Hang it out at like arm's length, and I look at it, and I put it up against me, and I drape it on my chest. And I'm like,
as you notice there's like a small little brass tag on the back collar. It just says Jobal on it.
See, it was even personalized with him. It would never have felt like yours.
And also, there's one more item to return. So I returned the deposit slip for the... I returned the lockbox and the deposit slip.
Oh, okay.
Yes. This is the box that they were contained
It's
in.
like, see, we're all friends here. We're all allies.
very well. If it means not having to worry about the wrath of a merchant prince, I will give up the cloak.
You see him take the cloak, fold it up quite nice. He's like, I wish you a good luck in the jungle. It's dangerous out there.
A message to convey to Jobal as well, that taking our property will not go unnoticed, and we are able to retrieve our property at will.
He agree with you completely, my tall friend. He agree. He did not take your map. He did not take it.
Can I roll
He did
another
not.
insight?
From someone. He took it from someone.
Actually, I guess that will be no matter what. That is true, because he did not go out into the jungle, so never mind. Or out to the crowd, rather.
Okay.
That will be truth.
But he is on notice, and as are we.
Very well. Well, good luck in the jungle. It's dangerous out there.
Goodbye, cloak.
You see him turn around and like just pat you on the lip. Bye, Durand.
Where can I buy one just like it?
He's like, oh, probably Port Nyanzaru probably have great cloak choices. You should come by sometime. Great economic opportunity. As you see him exit the tent. I'll give everyone an inspiration dice. My apologies for Tommy Wiseau for my terrible Tommy Wiseau.
He has no soul, so it's fine.
Also, according to Captain Marvel, is also an alien.
Yeah.
You know that guy's an alien, right?
Well, I'm glad that we won't be killed instantly when we go into Port Nyanzaru next time.
I guess.
But I do think he will definitely try to steal the map again.
We really got to figure out if we can copy this thing safely or not.
We can't.
Maybe having it examined by wizards isn't such a bad idea.
We have to find the right wizards. This place does seem pretty honest. It does feel like a piece of the Sword Coast in this place of...
Did you just put honest and Baldur's Gate in the same sentence?
I mean, yes.
I think we also need
Sweet
to...
summer child.
We need to consider that our purpose here is not entirely honest, for our masters are not entirely honest.
Fenquin, I'm offended at that. Of course, we're working for gangsters.
Yes.
Under threat of death.
Yes.
This is hardly the adventure everyone thinks we're off on.
I mean, only really you were dead. I was promised, like, a lot of really good books.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Mercy was promised to have her criminal record expunged.
Yeah.
Hey, what was I? Was I promised something?
You were promised you'd get an adventure in a jungle.
Oh yeah, I want to go to the jungle.
We're all like...
Not a great negotiator.
Great. So I'm the only one here under
We
threat
had
of
some
death.
needs.
Yes.
Honestly,
Peaches,
we had
peachy
very
cream.
simple needs. And
Well, they're going to settle your debts as well.
Yeah. Out of character, Durand should be doing auto negotiates because we got really simple needs. Durand is at least going to work for the best deal.
Oh boy.
Well, that was...
Wait, are we still Zone of Truth though?
Yep.
Yeah, we're still Zone of Truth here. Keep just checking.
Last 10 minutes.
Guys, I really want to get another cloak, just like that one.
We'll find you a really nice cloak, or something even better.
I find it weird.
How could it be any better?
I find it really weird that you care so much about this accessory.
Did you see how good it looked on me? and made it real easy to sneak around.
Honestly, you looked a little small.
I am small.
It was,
I mean,
you look, the cloak
I'm
was
like
too big for you.
5'6".
oh wow, actually, you're still taller than me. Lether is like 5'2".
Yeah, but you're like 3 feet wide.
Yeah, I mean, she's a little like
like buff?
a little Xena.
Xena was relatively tall, wasn't she?
No, Lucy Lawless is like a tiny little creature.
Gabrielle was even smaller.
Yeah, that was the
okay.
amazing
The
part.
sidekick effect.
Right, it was a
Smaller Robin is, the bigger Batman looks.
Yep.
It's true.
That's why you had to hire a 10-year-old.
What happens when you get swole?
Well, segue.
That's why Fenquin's so intimidating.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is tiny around him.
I guess that means that we're no longer on a deadline, that in theory, we don't have to get out of here immediately, because Jobal's people already caught up with us.
Yeah.
There's not much here, though, to keep us occupied.
Well, we did come to try to make some money. Shall we try to gather some ghouls tomorrow?
I like it.
Oh, Fenquin, you did also see carved on the side of the inn. It said Kuapule was here.
Ah, Kuapule was here.
What does that mean? Half the things that come out of your mouth don't sound like words.
Yeah,
Eku.
were you speaking to a fish there or something?
No. Kuapule is a name of a druid who has inscribed his name several places that I've seen.
She's like, oh, I know Kuapule.
Ah, is he a good druid?
Yes, he's very kind.
He's very neutral.
Ah, perhaps we should meet him.
Yeah, she's like, he's actually right over there.
What?
There he is. Where? Which one?
Scratching his name inside of the building.
You actually look over, and what you see is a Chultan human with like a big long bramble staff. He's got kind of like raggedy, tattered leather clothes, kind of
Definitely a
balding.
druid.
Sitting in the corner, and sitting on the table next to him is kind of like this little, almost like if like a walking weed were possible. Looks like it's just a small plant sitting on the side of the table, kind of like has like this big mug, both hands around drinking. And just like, there he is over there.
Well, that's super weird. Does no one else think that's super weird?
Wait here, I will return. And I walk over to talk to Kuapule.
All right,
Like, Kuapule, I am Fenken.
you see them both look up at you.
Wait, which of you is Kuapule?
You see the little weed guy wave his hand.
Hello, Kuapule. I have seen your writings on walls in the city we were just in.
Port Nyanzaru.
Port Nyanzaru.
You seem to a sign language that you've never seen before. And his the old man, or the older man sitting next to him, is like, oh, he says he is very pleased to meet you.
Is he a beast?
No, he's a plant.
So I can't speak to him with
No.
my beast speech.
I believe.
Oh, but I do have speech of beast and leaf.
Well, actually, you have
He can-
you have Druidic.
Yeah.
All druids can speak Druidic, can they not?
Oh, so he can speak Druidic?
It's like a secret druid language.
It's sort of. He can only do it via sign language.
Oh,
Okay. So I don't really understand sign language.
Doesn't have vocal cords.
Sorry, so what did you say?
He says he's very pleased to meet you.
Oh.
I am Kawasha.
Hello, Kawasha.
We are representatives of the Emerald Enclave up here.
Ooh, what's the Emerald Enclave?
You would know it. It's essentially it's like the Druids Guild of Sword Coast.
Excellent. It is good to meet friends here.
Yes, well, this is a jungle in need of help. The natural forces flourish in it every single day. The numbers grow hourly.
And the human's presence seems to be...
Whoop.
What the hell? Siri? I don't know. The human's presence is also spreading across the land.
Well, the human's presence is helping combat the undead in the jungle. You see Kuapule just kind of like shakes his head and hangs his head when they bring up the undead.
I hope also to contribute into this fight the scourge of the undead.
Well, we are hiring ourselves out as guides if you need one.
We are being guided by Eku.
Say, you see him bow his head, and Kuapule also gives like a very formal bow. He says, "You are in good hands, and Iku is a very adept guide.
That is good to know. We are...
Do not let her age deceive you. She is quite hardy."
I've been impressed by her magic so far.
Yes,
And by her respect for nature.
It is one thing. She's a steward of the jungle. That is for sure.
Do you have any helpful tips that you might provide to some travelers who are new here?
Drink lots of water. Drink lots and lots of water. Watch out for some of the plants, and you see Kuopule just kind of like shake his head with like a concerned look on his face.
Yes, I've encountered a man trap or something.
You said man
A
trap?
man trap and a tri-flower frond.
So they say both very dangerous. And you see Kuopule kind of like extends his hands out, and very Groot-like. His hands turn like kind of like a teethy palm frond. You see on a man trap, he's like and snaps it shut.
Yes, this was my experience. I was fortunate to encounter them in a safe location, so I may be warned of their coming. Their sweet smells will lead aside weaker mortals.
You see Kuopule kind of like tap his like where his nose would be on the side of his head. In fact, you can see actually pictures of them right there.
Looks like Abe from Abe's Odyssey.
Nice.
I am Groot.
Oh, I kind of want Kuopule to be our guide.
Don't have guide envy. We have a very good guide.
Can't help it.
Well, I thank you for your guidance, and perhaps our paths will cross again in the jungle.
He says, I hope we can combat the undead together.
Yes, it would be a pleasure to fight alongside of you, fellow stewards of nature.
You actually, as you say that, you actually hear just kind of echo out over everything. You hear kind of like this giant gong sound, like a clang. Clang, 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 clang. And immediately the tension in the room rises as you see everyone stand up and look up.
What is happening?
He says, that is the warning bell. It looks like the undead hordes are raging out of the jungle right now.
Does this happen often enough you need a warning system for it?
That's why we have one.
Apparently, yes.
What do we do?
He says, well, we go out the sally port and we repel them.
Can we earn ghoul heads doing this right now?
If there are ghouls in it present, then yes.
Durand unsheathes both knives, like sharpens them against each other, gets a serious look in his face. Let's do this.
As you say
Durand,
that,
where is Dungar? Perhaps you'll be of assistance in this battle.
Can we bring our dinosaur outside?
It's like if you can make it through the sally port.
I'll
big is the sally
shout,
port?
Dungar! And beast noise.
I will tell you. The sally port is...
If it's only 10 feet wide, we're not getting him through.
Can huge bees get through it?
No, it's 20 feet wide.
Oh,
sweet.
there you go.
All right, I will go gather up Dungar from where I left him.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. I'll drop the map and we can have you guys fight some undead.
Let's do it.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, combat!
First,
We done combat yet?
We have not.
This is 5 hours.
We're like into our 4th session and we haven't done combat.
yeah.
This is role playing, yo.
This is role-playing indeed. Thank you very much for that, Tom. Thank you for just Group B and their wild and crazy adventures. It seems to be either getting a bit into the smuggling run and also, it turns out, getting their first combat of the module. So it's going to be great to see how they're going to deal with the undead, how their guides deal with the undead. If we all remember, Group A did not have a great encounter with their first combat in the jungle. And granted, this is just outside the walls of the fort, but the guides are just as squishy as the player characters sometimes. So we'll see how everything goes down. It's going to be a great zombie fight. And again, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining in the great adventure of Tomb of Annihilation. Please let us know how we're doing, what you think of the adventure so far, your favorite moments, your favorite funny moments, your favorite NPCs so far. That Tommy Wiseau impression, I think that's going to come back bite me in the butt. However, keep plowing through with what you got. And I just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of the adventure. Again, you can find us on anything that plays a podcast, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher. You can find us on our own website, www.flyinglizardstudio.com, where you can find some of our other wonderful podcasts. And, of course, on Twitter, @Diecast Podcast, where we can all join along in the adventure together and see how everyone is dealing with the death curse. And one thing I do got to say is remember what the players and the characters are saying early on the episodes, because karma has a weird, funny way of just spinning around again. It's really interesting to see what the players are saying and then how that just flows through to events that happen later on. So really focus on what Group A and Group B say, because it makes a weird sense down the road. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's get back to fighting some zombies in the jungle and see how the Group B works as a team for the first time. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being part of the adventure. We will see you next week with Group A.
So yeah, can I get up on the walls? Is there like a parapet or something to hide behind?
Yeah, there's actually a parapet. We'll put it right because that's technically.
Actually, maybe I'll be.
Man, I'm not.
Do some other conditions.
I am not geared up for combat right now.
What? You're a giant.
Look at my spells.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I'll cast Beast Bond, I guess.
Let's see. 1 second. Some weather changes came. Nope, you're good.
Weather changes.
So as the night falls and you hear the bell ringing, as you come out, you see the skies just open up with rain.
Right next to
Yeah, I was right.
Heavy downpour comes in. So due to this heavy rain, all ranged attacks are just halved your distance. So if you have like a 20-60, it becomes a 10-30.
Gotcha.
And that's pretty much it. There's no fog. There's no nothing like that. So as you guys come up to the Sally Port, you can see essentially it's like a hive or a wasp's nest has been kicked. As all the soldiers, anyone who can pick up a sword, immediately grabs a sword. And you actually, Alethra, you'd actually admire this. It's very orderly where all the merchants and non-combatant people run up to the Bailey building, and everyone who can fight is running down towards one of the main gates. As it looks like people are picking up swords, bows, shields. You actually notice that a couple of knights come riding out on hadrosaurus, and it looks like they have Dionycuses on kind of like attack dogs in front of them, and they're like snarling and ripping.
Badass.
They're going out to the front gate, and you guys are heading out to the Sally Port, which is to the south. And as you come up there, you notice that the guards open up the gates a little bit for you to get Dungar through, and you can see what appears to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zombies at the front. And if you all give me perception checks, made at disadvantage because of the heavy rain.
9.
That's a big old 4.
Oh wait, no, it's less than that. Perception is
8.
Yeah, no, 9.
Oh Jesus. 3.
Yep, you can't tell what's at the back.
Oh Jesus.
I yell to the guard. How do I get up to the top of the wall to help my shooting?
You just see him point to there's like a what you call it, cornerback stairwell. It's easy enough to get up there.
That's right.
So the hills, those lined areas are the hills. Those are 15 feet. Because it's actually raining now, you will need an athletics check to climb up them.
Right.
Those are wooden.
Well, wait, where's the staircase you just told me about?
We're just gonna say it's there. That's the top of the wall right there.
Oh, this is on top of the wall right here. Okay.
Because essentially it's like almost like a steep hill.
This is a hill down?
Yeah. This section here is the hill down.
Gotcha. All right.
Do you want? And sorry, and the wooden pokers. Palisades.
Yeah.
They cost you 3 squares of movement for every 1 square you go by. If you try to do them in your full movement, you have to give me a dexterity save, or else you get impaled from the one side. And you've got Dungar. I've got Iku.
Maybe we should roll initiative?
Yep, I've just got all my cards ready.
I guess we should get a character up for Iku.
Oh man, I have rolled so many ones today.
Oh no.
Man, not bad.
Oh, I'm rolling for Dungar, I assume.
Yeah, Dungar is in your... Whoa! Iku got a natural 20 on her dexterity.
This is initiative?
Yeah. Okay, these things are going...
Initiative is just dexterity again.
Yeah,
just a dexterity.
Just your dex, unless you have anything to add to it, which I imagine you do not.
All right, Alethra, what did you get?
13.
Ooh, what's your dexterity?
16.
16, you're going before that here.
You're more dexterous than I am.
Yeah.
Wow. 6.
Yeah. My
You're going
stats are
before that.
18, 16, 14, 16, 12, and 10.
Holy crap.
Mercy.
7.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There you go. Durand.
Durand is at 3.
You're going last.
Dungar is at 10.
Oh my gosh. I'll say this is Dungar.
This is a pretty good Iku, actually.
Where's Iku?
Yeah, where do you want Iku positioned,
Within
John?
60 feet of me, so that I can. I'm gonna cast. My first thing is gonna be to cast Divine Shield.
Well,
Did
first of
Dungar
all,
go before me?
So
no one's gone yet.
I'm going to tell Dungar, wait for me. I have a thing I'm going to do.
Dungar's acting on my initiative.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, not on my initiative.
Dungar's acting on initiative.
I've got the card.
Yeah.
I'm just telling Dungar, wait.
Iku is going to cast Bless on 1, 2, 3. I think Durand is going to be out of range.
No!
So
Bless me!
Alethra, Franklin, Mercy, and Dungar get Bless.
What's Bless do?
D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah. Oh.
She's going to hold her, or she's going to stay right there. Alethra, you are up.
Oh, really, eh?
Yep.
To Mercy, she goes, I've never done this before. Like
what?
Like a fight that didn't have a referee.
What?
Surprise!
I've never really done battle.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Just pick a ghost. And attack him.
Okay. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. I think I can get 6 there.
Yep. And as you come out, the rain feels ice cold to the bone. Like you can hear like the plinking of rain against armor, and like this, and the ground is starting to get progressively muddy as you. Alethra, you actually notice that the fort was designed like this on purpose because you see there's small little holes at the bottom of each of the walls, and water's just flowing out and down the side. It looks like this place was built to drain out.
Oh, neat.
Well, good news. It's probably difficult terrain for them coming towards us.
And I'm soon to be swamped. Alright, so as a bonus action, I will try to shove the zombie in front of me.
Okay.
It's a strength roll. It's contested versus either dexterity or strength.
That is a 4.
Oh my god, it's a tie.
Wait,
You win, right?
Oh,
You blessed.
is it blessed? This is a check.
It's a check.
Yeah. So, so I guess that's a...
It's even. As you come, you see Alethra kind of like catches her front foot in the mud a little bit, like boom, and then gives like a half-hearted shove into the zombie in front of her.
You're getting real resistance now, not like competition resistance.
Yeah. I so she like nervously like trips and like bumps it with her shield and it stands still and it's like, ah!
As you look, it actually looks like you can actually see like what appears to be a blue triangle tattooed on the forehead.
Exile! She says aloud, and then I'll do a regular full attack. So that is 14 plus... it's 20 to hit.
That's a super hit.
So that's a D8.
What, number 5?
Yeah, number 5. That is 11 damage.
Ooh.
11 slashing damage.
Whoa.
You cut deep. You actually bloody that zombie in one hit. As you go, as it comes into the side of it. You notice it's actually wearing, looks like really, it's not your current style, but really old adventuring gear.
Oh, an exiled adventurer. How interesting. Please don't kill me. And that's my go.
All right, the ghouls at the back.
Ghouls in the back go round and round.
Hey, it's a ghoul, I think.
Yeah, do you know it's a ghoul?
I don't know.
They look different than zombies, I guess.
Only one can. It's gonna do a dash.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So that one can't attack. Number 2 can though.
Okay.
And it's going to claw at you for a 14.
It's a miss.
As you see, this is a much more animated corpse. It's actually got like a long blue tongue and also has a blue triangle tattooed on its forehead.
Exiles. So many exiles.
Dungar, the breaker of knees.
All right, Dungar is going to lumber forward and engage some of these guys. So that's 5, 10. Yeah, he's got enough. So he just rolls up to these zombies and he's going to tail smack this one, number 3.
And don't forget, Dungar has bless as well.
So that's right. I've got these dice over here for him. All right, so that is 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 7 is 16.
That's a hit.
All right, so that's 4d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. I rolled 2 1s on the first 2.
Jeez. It's all the pale rolls catching up to
So that's 12.
12 damage.
12 damage, yeah.
Number 3.
And then it has to make a strength save or be knocked prone.
Okay.
As he bladders it with his mace-like tail.
You have bloodied that zombie.
Sweet.
And it gets a 13.
That is a fail.
Oof, so-
DC 14 strength save.
Knock that
Oh, knocked prone.
It's now prone in the mud. He's like, it will have disadvantage against you to try and shoot it.
Yep.
Mercy,
Okay.
you are up.
All right, so everybody's within 60 feet of me?
I think so. Durand would not because he's too high up.
Oh. Can I move closer to him, maybe?
Possibly.
You can move like there, probably you get everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. So initially move here.
Yep.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to turn on, what is it called? Shield of Faith.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bonus action, so basically all creatures within 60 feet of me that I choose get +2 to AC.
Ooh. Oh, really? That's a better spell than I thought it was.
Shield of Faith, yeah. +2 to bonus to AC for the duration. So yeah, Pela, Mercy, quickly runs out in front of the gate, surveys the area, sees the ghouls starting to approach. Her right forearm begins to glow, and glowing veins start to flow through it, and then everyone's kind of surrounded by like this magical aura, giving the +2 bonus. I'm gonna keep moving up.
Okay.
Right here, right behind Alethra, and I'm gonna do a basic
polearm attack.
Polearm attack against this guy right
Zombie number 5.
Is that the one you attacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, attack number 5. I got bad news for you though. Shield of Faith is only one creature.
Yeah, I thought it was only one.
Yeah, that's why I like never did it as
creature of my choice with
yeah.
Okay, sorry,
So
my
you can
bad.
still pick one.
I'll choose Alethra.
Sweet.
Okay.
Gives me 20 AC.
Ouch.
You are the tank.
So then I attack the zombie or the ghoul right in front of him. Or
All right, do it up.
Plus my.
Plus your bless.
Oh, you motherfucker!
What'd you get?
9 versus AC.
9 is a hit.
Oh my god!
It's impossible to miss zombies.
Right. Okay. So what is that? That's
You
2d6.
see the halberd come slicing out.
I think, how about a D12? Is it?
D10.
D10?
D10.
Oh,
D10.
D10.
I think so.
Yeah, D10. You're right. Okay. D10. Oh, 8 plus 5, which is 13.
13.
Am I going to use my divine smite on this?
You see the halberd come in and chop halfway into the zombie. It looks like it wants to peel apart. You see the zombie grab onto your halberd and pull it out of its body, and it kind of just like still standing there, kind of like half lopping.
Oh, T2 styles.
Very much so.
Yeah. Mercy was like, yeah, a little freaked out. He's like, oh, these ghouls, they're tough.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Okay. Fenquin.
So ranged attacks are half. So if it's range 30, 120, then
You'd have to be within 15 feet for no
15,
disadvantage.
60.
Yeah.
otherwise it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can't. Can I range attack through my friends? No.
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
great. So I can move 30 feet. So that's 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You feel the mud begin to slosh under your feet as it looks.
6. Okay, so I'll move up this line
This
here.
straight line. Sweet.
Yep, and I will cast as a bonus action Magic Stone. So I touch 3 pebbles from the ground and
Yep.
imbue them with magic. I can now make a ranged attack. On a hit, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Do it up.
So my first sling, I guess I just get 1 sling. So I take 1 sling at this number 5 guy.
Okay.
Wait, are you actually using a sling, or do like the pebbles
I
just
have a
magically
sling.
levitate and they fly?
I can throw them, but I'm using this sling.
Yeah. So it's used. I believe it's a dexterity range attack.
Yeah. So
So just in the middle of this rainstorm, Durand, you just see like this 7-foot furlball go running into the mud.
Scoop up a rock.
Scoop up some rocks that just begin to glow, and you put some in the
So-
slings.
when I do this, I do it as a ranged spell attack. So I use my spell casting. Yeah.
Nice.
Plus proficiency. So I roll that one.
So your wisdom
D20 plus 5. I guess I could use this one. Should I use the real dice? I'll use real dice.
Yeah, it's more fun.
And you're blessed.
Oh.
Yeah.
D4.
And D4 as well.
And a D4. So that's a 10,
11.
11.
That's a hit.
Okay, great. And so that was with a D6.
Which one are you attacking?
Number 5. Yeah, same guy
the one
again.
that looks-
And I
Pretty
rolled
messed
D6
up.
plus my spellcasting modifier, which is
Wisdom.
Wisdom is attack bonus plus 5, but no, plus 5. Okay.
Plus 5. Your wisdom modifier.
Oh, sorry, plus 3. So 4 damage.
In total?
Yeah.
You see the stone hit right in the chest, and it just kind of embeds there as the zombie looks like it's still
Oh,
just
my
fine.
gosh.
Undead fortitude.
okay. That was my bonus, my move, and my actions.
We have to hit them hard enough that they fail their con save. Otherwise, they stay up.
Okay.
That zombie's gonna stand up.
Uh-oh.
The zombie's gonna come around. The zombie's gonna come around.
Precious, precious dinosaur.
The zombie's gonna come around.
Oh, as soon as he gets to my range,
Oh,
I
attack
can use
of
my
opportunity.
use my reaction.
As soon as he gets to there.
Yeah, do
Use
it.
my reaction for Polearm Master. So I'm going to try and hit him with an attack.
You probably are.
Oh my god!
You also get plus
plus,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's 12.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hit these guys no problem.
Zombies have an AC of 8.
Yeah. They're doing pretty good. He's got like critical one misses
Uh,
basically.
let's see. That's 7 slashing damage.
7.
And he he gets to keep moving.
Oh, okay, so
He moves in.
Yeah.
where is he moving to? There or there?
Yeah, we'll
keeps
put him there.
Yeah, it's Sentinel that
Uh-oh.
that's the feat that'll make him stop when I'm able to get that. And I've used my reaction. Yeah, so
Uh-oh.
We're getting us swarmed.
And
I don't like it.
2 of those can't attack because they had to use their dash to get in. All right, so zombie number 5 is going to take an attack against Alethra for an 8 versus AC.
Yeah, it uses the shield to knock back the attack. Keeping at bay.
Number 7, which I'll say is number 1.
I'm assuming all of these creatures have the triangle, or no?
No, not all of
Okay,
them have
all
them. The more fresher ones do not look like they've got them.
Oh, those freshy guys.
Number 7 is going to attack Fenquin for a crit.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That is 11 blunt damage.
You got bit by a zombie, yo.
Oh my god, that is scary.
It just like took a chunk out of your neck.
Yeah, I'm almost dead. I am not Hawk.
Number 3 and number 2 are both going to attack Dungar. That is a 16 and a 14
Hit and a miss.
for 4 points of blunt damage as the zombie slams in your Dungar. Oh!
Dungar barely felt that. Are you kidding? 4 points of damage? It was like a tickle.
Who's that? Number 2 against Dungar is a 16.
That's a hit.
That is 6 points of blunt
Ooh,
damage.
a little spicier.
Boom, boom. Oh, and number 3. No, number 3 already went. 5 went, and 1 went, and... Oh, there's an extra number 3. Against Mercy for a 9.
Miss.
Ka-thunk. After all that, it is now Durand's turn.
Yay! All right, Durand's going to move over here.
Yep.
He's going to... I'm going to... Yeah, they're all occupied with those guys. So I'm going to take hide as a bonus action first.
Okay.
So I'm going to hide behind this parapet here.
You do get sneak attack damage against everybody.
I know, but I want to have advantage so I could possibly crit.
You get advantage due to the rain.
For hiding?
Yeah.
Great, because I rolled a 4. And then I rolled a 5. So 9 is my stealth.
Really?
Terrible.
You don't beat their passive perception.
Wow, okay, so I don't have advantage on this attack. I'm going to fire with my short bow.
Who are you attacking?
Number 2 there.
Number 2?
Finally, I got a 19, so that's plus 4 is 23.
Ooh.
So that's a d6 plus my sneak attack damage. So that is... rolled so low again. 5 piercing damage total.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
with my sneak attack.
Number 2. Ouch.
That was awful.
Dude. Any move left?
Yeah, can I drop prone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great, I drop prone.
Boop. All right, Iku is up. She is going to run up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She can't get in there. Oh, but Fenquin took the hit. Right.
Yeah, Fenquin looks pretty rough.
You notice that Iku can move pretty goddamn fast. She puts her hand on Fenquin. You get healed for... What is hers? It is... For 16 points. Or 16 hit points.
Woo, more damage than you took.
She does a cure wounds on you.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
all she can do right now. Alethra.
All right, let's try knocking over this zombie one more time. So it's a shove.
Yep.
So that is a 13.
Oh, that's a 19.
God dang it.
It's kind of like this. It's kind of hard to knock over. It's kind of like half floppy, like it's just barely holding on.
And let's attack it one more time.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get it off its fortitude here. Oh, so close to a 20, but not quite. It's 20 something.
Yeah.
It's a huge roll.
Finish the job.
Yeah, let's see what we can do.
Gotta do a lot of damage.
6 slashing.
Probably now.
6. You try and hack off, and you actually notice you hack off the floppy bit that has the arm. It still has one arm attached, but it's still standing.
Still up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They can't be killed unless they fail that con save.
Yikes. That is all I will do this turn. I got an idea for next turn.
As you look around, you can see that undead is pretty much all around the palisades around. You can see like arrows raining down. You can see magic spells going off and people fighting along.
There's more undead. There's just the ones we're concerned with.
Yeah. The 2 ghouls are going to go. One is going to attack Alethra.
Oh, man. TPK in our first combat, guys.
That is a 22.
Oh! Even more than my divine shield.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Shield or shield of faith.
4.
I'll give you 20 AC, man.
That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Yikes.
Give me a constitution save, please.
Oh, I get a D on this, though, at least. D4. That is 12.
You resist the paralyze effect.
Oh,
that would have been bad.
And on Dungar, that's another 19.
Ouch.
How's he doing?
He's only down by 10 hit points and plus this.
How much does he have?
58.
Oh, okay.
That
Like
is
more than all of us put together.
7 points of slashing.
7?
And I'll need a constitution save from Dungar as well.
Oh no. I have a feeling his...
It should be huge.
It's plus 2.
Oh.
It's only 15. He got 18 total.
He saves against the paralysis effect. All right, it is actually Dungar's turn now.
All right, Dungar is going to lash out at that ghoul that just hit him.
Number 4.
So I guess it's that one?
Yep.
All right.
Doesn't he have some kind of crazy?
Tail attack, 17 plus 7 is 24, plus 2 is 26.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
All right.
Hit and a half.
Much better. That's 7 plus 4 plus 4. So 15 bludgeoning damage.
You have bloodied that ghoul in
And
one
it
hit.
has to make a strength save.
1 second. That is... Boom. And strength save.
DC 14.
That is a 9.
Boosh! Gets knocked into the dirt.
Boosh! As you see that everyone just kind of ducks as this giant mace tail comes swinging around. You actually hear like a meaty crunch as it hits it in the chest.
Yeah, break those knees! A little lower, Dungar.
Mercy.
Okay. Is there a ghoul near me?
Yes.
This is the ghoul right here.
There's also one on the ground by you as well.
Yeah. That one you get advantage on.
Follow
Okay.
along.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one on the ground. I'm actually gonna switch grips and like whale spear.
Yep.
From the top. Okay, so
Cat Mayhab got to go hunt his ghouls.
advantage.
And bless.
Yeah.
And bless.
It's just like the old group.
Yeah.
So that is, let's see, 12 plus another 5 would be 17 versus AC.
Yep.
I'm gonna expend my last spell slot and divine smite this bitch.
Ooh.
So that's an additional
D8.
2d8.
2d8.
2d8 for the first level, plus the fact that he's undead, so that's another 1d8 on top of that.
Ouch.
Whoa.
So that's 3d8.
Plus the D10 of your
Plus
weapon?
the d10 of my weapon.
There's no way this guy lives.
You want
Oh,
D8?
Yeah.
did you? Was that supposed to also happen on the previous zombie as well?
No, I have to expend a spell slot
okay.
explicitly to do that.
Right.
So, and this is my last spell slot. So.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
Can't do it that often.
yeah, I have to say it.
Just a lot of dice.
Oh, not so great. Oh, there's an 8. 8, 10, 13, 14.
Plus your whatever.
Plus your modifier.
Plus another 5, so 19.
You slice this ghoul right in twain. You actually do catch like a bit of the chin, kind of like give it kind of like a flowering effect as you slay the ghoul.
Yes.
Gone.
So I guess
That's money. That's good money.
Yeah, keep them off to the side. That's worth money.
Keep them right here.
Fenquin.
So if I change into a wild shape, do I roll for the hit points or just use the standard?
You
hit
use the
points?
standard.
Yeah.
So I transform into a boar.
Oh, nice.
A giant boar or just a boar?
Should be a box of...
medium-sized boar?
There should be a box of...
Yeah, there'll be... There's something close to a boar. There's like a wolf or a panther in there.
That'll
be a nice size.
Sure. Okay.
It's a kobold. It's boarish.
It's a
Transform into a boar.
No, yeah.
Kaboosh, you are now a boar.
Okay, so
Boring.
That's a boar. That's a bonus action.
boar.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Wild shape. If you're moon circle, it's a bonus action. I think.
You circled the shepherd.
Use your action, so I turn into an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, moon druids are the one that can just at the drop of a hat.
oh wait, so maybe before that I could do something. So before that I'll do a thunderclap.
As a bonus.
Oh.
Bonus?
Yeah,
That would hurt everyone else too.
But you have your that thing you can drop that gives me advantage on strength saving throws and temp. That's an action too.
Sorry, what's that?
You have that bonus thing you can do. I think the bonus as the shepherd of the circle or the shepherd thingy, where you throw down that spirit. The
Totem.
Spirit bond.
yeah.
Oh
Spirit
yeah,
bond.
yeah.
I think it's a bonus action for you.
As a bonus action. Okay, so yeah,
this
do
will
that first.
really help me out, by the way.
As a bonus action, so I should do the bear one probably, maybe.
Yeah.
The spirit grants you and your allies might and endurance. You and your allies are in the aura when the spirit appears. Each gain a temporary hit point equal to... temporary hit points equal to 5 plus your druid level, so 7 temporary hit points.
Sweet, that's so good.
And then advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Do I have to expend a spell slot to use Lay on Hands?
No, you just...
No,
it's
you
an
just do
action.
it.
Or
Yeah,
maybe I should do you want that, or do you want advantage on attack targets?
I want the personally I want the hit points, and I want to be able to have advantage to knock them down, so I get advantage on my next hits.
Okay, so I will cast it. I just have to choose a spot, right? Unoccupied space within 60 feet, and it creates a 30-foot aura.
Right there is fine.
Just put like a dice down or something like that.
Sweet.
Okay.
So I get the effect too.
Yeah.
Yay!
Everyone will get it.
So 7 temporary hit points.
Everyone gets 7 temporary hit points, and you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Sweet.
How many temporary hit points?
7.
As you see Fenquin cast a spell, you see kind of like this small little black creature kind of like emerge from the mud.
Oh,
It's got a weird black and white mask, but it's very diminutive. Like it's almost the size of a pixie or a fairy. As it opens up its arms, and you see like this green essence of magic come flowing out, kind of like this font, like protecting all Fenquin's allies. And Fenquin, you know,
spirit.
oh, actually, you know this isn't the bear spirit you're used to seeing. This is something very different. As you see Iku look,
The board goes. Surprise.
you see Iku call it and say, "I told you the spirits would be welcoming to you here."
Oh, so I have some extra special spirits. Exciting. Okay, so I think I just stay there.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the zombies get to go now.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
The zombie number 7 is going to attack Boar Fenquin for a +3 is an 8 versus AC. So using
Misses. My DC as a boar
Yeah, you're using your boar AC now.
is 11.
Yeah.
Yay!
4 and 5 versus... Actually, 4 is going to go against Mercy.
Yes. I can...
Oops, that's a 13.
Yes.
5 versus...
Ricochets
Electra.
off the armor.
Yeah, is a critical 1.
Sweet.
It hits me for some reason.
Yeah, and the other 2 are going to
You
go
got
against...
6.
light from the aura is
6, 3, and 2 there.
confused.
Yeah.
One here, one there, one there.
Yeah.
All around Dungar.
Yeah, they're all around Dungar, so they're going to have to attack it because they're hungry.
Good call on that.
That is
Yeah.
a natural 20
Whoa!
I'm
A
really
2
excited for that.
and a 13.
Hit, miss.
I really want to knock someone down.
Dungar just got critted.
Dungar takes 9 points of blunt damage.
Boy.
That's all the zombies can do that turn.
Hopefully, Exit can heal up some Dungar.
Durand.
He's still above half, but he's taking a lot of damage. All right, Durand is going to pop up.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm going to try to hide first.
Okay.
Can I get advantage since I'm prone and there's no way they can possibly see me?
Yeah.
I'm going to need it.
Yeah, the rain would
There we go. That's 21 on stealth.
There you go.
So now I have advantage on my attack roll. I pop up. I shoot at number 2.
Number 2.
There we go. 17 again. Plus 4 is 21.
That's a hit.
So sneak attack damage. Much better. So that's 9 plus 2 is 11 piercing.
11 as you see an arrow come shunk right in the side of the head of the zombie. It looks like it's still up.
Oh, I did what I could. Drop prone again.
Iku is up.
I think she... Oh, wait, no, she's... Never mind.
Do you guys need anything urgent? No, she's going to walk over, and you see her with her staff come up, and she's going to attack. Does she have multi-attack? She does not. As you see her come, she actually jumps, kind of like floats through the air, does a couple of spins, and then brings the head of her staff and cracks on the side of that zombie for a 22. Oof. Actually, you see the head of the staff, kind of like a snake, opens up its mouth and expunges a gas right in the zombie's face, but looks like it has no effect on it.
Poison or something.
That is for 14 blunt damage. Cow.
Ooh, on number 7 here.
Number 7. He's already taken damage, so he has to make a save. He's still up as it collapses the side of his head.
Does it knock them prone or anything? Or
it does not knock them prone.
They're crazy.
Well, not the head. We need the head to make money.
All right. Seeing that nasty ghoul was pretty nasty, I will try to shove that. So Aleppo changes her foot position, takes 2 steps forward, and tries to knock prone the ghoul, having advantage this time. Oh, so good. That is 23.
Ooh, that's a 19 on my bit.
Yeah, all right. Ooh. Sweet. So knock prone.
Kaboosh. So you hear like a thump as you knock it in the mud.
Getting into the rhythm. So let's take first attack. It's 18 plus 6, so 24.
Oh, yeah.
That is 8 points of slashing damage, and I'm going to action surge and do another attack.
Nice.
That is 16 plus 6, so 22. And another 8.
Nice, so 16. Boosh. You've bloodied that ghoul.
Yeah, I was hoping to do more than that, but here we go.
The ghoul is going to stand back up.
Yeah, you would.
And is going to take a hit against Aletheia for, ooh, shit, that's a crit.
Oh, yikes.
That's critical roll dice. Roll it all up her.
Oh, shoot. Well, it doesn't matter. I hit them both. I have less on that.
Oh, yeah.
2, 4, 6.
Plus doesn't add to damage, though, does it?
No.
Just attack rolls.
10. Are you taking 12 points of slashing?
Woo! That would cut me in half.
I need a DC Constitution save, please.
That is 13 plus 2. It's 15.
You're good. Fight off paralysis.
It was 12, so 7 hit points here.
Ouch.
All right, and the other ghoul is going to attack Dungar because I think it's the only thing it can reach.
The other ghoul's dead, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the other ghoul is dead.
Right, let me cross that off.
There's only one ghoul in a mess of zombies.
Well, then it is Dungar's turn.
All right. Dungar is going to try to smash number 3 here.
Yep.
Spins around, whips his tail.
That one he bloodied before, I believe.
Right, and he has bless. So that's 21.
That's a hit.
All right. We got 8 plus 4 plus 4. So that's 16 damage.
Plus strength.
That is including strength.
16, so that's 21. That is a fail. You've collapsed that ghoul.
Hey.
Zombie?
Crunch. Or is the zombie, sorry.
Dead.
Dead.
Okay.
I guess we don't get money for the zombies, only the ghouls.
Nope.
Mercy.
Okay, so there's another ghoul right there.
Yeah, this is the ghoul, actually.
Right there?
That's the ghoul, yeah.
Okay.
They have evil eyebrows.
Okay. So, okay, I've used my... And lay on hands would be an action, right?
In action, correct.
And how are you for hit points?
I got 7 left.
All right.
And I can second win on my turn, but I have to get to my turn.
Yeah. Okay, Mercy sees that Alethra is kind of taking some gashes.
I'm
and
bloody,
wounds.
yeah.
So I immediately just put my hand on her, and I'm gonna empty out, all 10 hit points.
Ooh,
on Alethra. So you hear me just kind of like seethe with the the power coursing through my arm to yours. Like okay, Alethra, we need you in this fight. You can see that they go down. Just hit them hard enough.
Yeah, that big slash you took right across the chest, the wounds begin to seal up.
Mercy, thank you.
And my bonus, I'm going to...
You still cast a spell, too.
Yeah, I could.
Oh, but
Actually,
I'm not
spells.
yeah. So that's it. I don't have any... No, I don't need any...
Fenquin, as Boar Fenquin.
Boar Fenquin turns with his tusks and digs his tusk into the side of this zombie.
Okay.
It's +3 to hit.
Hit away.
Disembowel him.
Oh.
You never know.
You're still blessed, thank goodness.
They're not hard to hit.
Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's a push.
Yeah, that's exactly any
So I
lower
hit
you
him?
would have missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, so I hit him for 1d6 plus 1 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
3.
3.
It's not the same as being a half-orc barbarian.
No.
So that's
Bor
slower
was
going.
maybe
You're
not
more
the
about like
great choice.
manipulating the field of battle and like making
You're helping me out a lot right now, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. That zombie is going to retort.
Mostly did it so I could die once. Like,
Critical 1 from that zombie.
Noise.
One's going to attack Mercy.
Yeah,
nothing is relentless. So if it takes less than 7 damage that kills it, then it doesn't die.
Oh,
That is
sweet. That's a good
17 versus AC Mercy.
That's 1 over. Yep.
Boom.
First hit.
For 3.
Okay.
3 blunt.
That's not even through my temporary hit points. That's awesome.
Yeah. And that one is going to attack Alethra.
Up to
For
1/4 as well.
A 6. Number 5 can only attack Alethra. That is for a 19.
Did I do that right?
That's a miss.
No.
It's miss.
He's got
I
20.
still have.
AC's 20 now, yeah.
Oh, I gotta roll my.
Is that concentration?
My concentration.
Oh, okay.
Basic
This may
10.
make a difference then.
So it's basic 10, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. I rolled a 19.
Nice.
Sweet.
And the 2 zombos versus Dungar. Trying to. One's a 20 and the other one's an 8.
Hit and miss.
Dungar takes 3 points.
Borgar.
Borgar?
6 points.
No.
Dungar.
Dungar.
Oh, Dungar. What am I thinking? I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
You're
Durand, you are up.
All right. Same deal. Let's try to finish off number 2 here. So first I'm going to hide.
Yep.
As a bonus action. I got 22.
That's super high.
Then I'm going to sneak attack. Shoot with my bow. That's 18 plus 4 is 22.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be... Oh, yeah. There we go. Finally some good sneak attack dice. That's 11 plus 2, 13 damage.
Nice.
18 save, which is a 7. Boom, that zombie dies.
Woo! All right, this
Number
tide is
3.
turning.
Thumped an arrow through the back of the eye socket. Cross off another arrow. And I will drop prone again. Whoop.
Okay. Iku is going to continue to wail away on that zombie. That's an 11, so it'll still hit. Again, you see the top of the staff just do a puff of gas in the face of the skeleton. Of the zombie.
Shoot, I didn't use my Great Weapon Master on my device.
You could. I think you.
I had like 1s or 2s. I had a couple ones.
You killed the thing anyway, right?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
it's fine.
yeah.
So that is 8 blunt damage, and oh no, it makes it save. You see, she collapses the other side of the skull, and this thing is still trundling forward.
Man, hardy.
But as you look at her, it looks like she is like riled up. Like you see, it's almost like Anna from Overwatch. She had just like this wild smile across her face. She's fighting the undead.
Wait,
Alethra.
Sweet. Let's try to knock prone the ghoul again.
Bad dice.
That's only at 11.
Ooh, that's a 23.
Yeah, well, not knock prone. But I do get still a bless on this, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god, a critical one.
Oh no!
Feel my pain.
And I rolled a max on the bless, but and I will do nothing with my
I'm sorry.
bonus. Happens.
It's called a learning experience, Alethra.
Yeah. So
Books are different from the battlefield.
Book learning doesn't prepare you for real fighting.
The ghoul dodges out of the way, looks back at you, looks like it's trying to rack in for another claw attack. Hey! Oh, that is a 7 versus AC.
That's a wild miss. As we just keep swinging at each other and dodging.
Yeah, you know, this thing actually has some combat prowess. It's not like the zombies are just throwing each other. This thing actually has some skill and agility. Dungar.
All right. Dungar is going to continue counterclockwise and attack zombie number 6.
Do it up. Zombie 6 actually has been hit very little.
Yeah, I think at all, actually.
Oh, he's about to get smacked, hopefully. So that's 11.
That's a hit.
Damage, we got 6 plus 7 is 13 plus 4 is 17.
So whoosh. Ouch.
It's a hefty fucking tail hit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. You've bloodied that zombie with that. Dungar's doing quite the work today.
Yeah.
Mercy.
All right, Mercy is just gonna again go after the ghoul. Seeing that Alethra and the ghoul is in a high-pitched fight, she's trying to pick her spots and like thrust with her halberd at the ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna roll. So that's that's not so great, but that's should be enough still. 11 versus
Yep.
AC.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
All right, so let's...
Oh, against the ghoul. Actually, 11 is a miss.
Oh
versus the ghoul.
no! Okay, so yeah,
The ghoul dodges out of the way.
yeah, thrusts and just managed to miss. I'm not going to use my bonus.
Cool dice.
So go right ahead.
All right, Fenquin.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you can use your bonus to hit
Yeah,
the
you
other
can
side.
hit with the button
right.
of your
The button of it.
hovered.
Right. Great. Yeah. Okay. So do that.
Do it up.
I have to still roll for the.
Yeah, because less on it too.
9 plus another 5, 14 versus AC.
That's a hit.
Okay, cool. And that's a D4.
Just a regular old D4.
That's fine.
A little love tap.
A little love tap.
I'm thinking
4 max damage.
Yeah, like
That's
that.
your strength.
Oh
No, actually, no, not on
not
this
on the
one.
pole arm.
Really?
No,
Not on the
Oh,
pole
that
arm.
sucks.
It's just a D4.
yeah, because
That's
it's like
terrible.
it's basically a second attack, right?
Yeah.
So
Fenquin, you are up. Borquin.
There's suddenly the boar. As much as you've ever seen a pig have an idea, that you see the pig have an idea. So it goes this way, provoking an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Yep. That is 20 not natural. For 6 points of blunt as you get hit by the zombie in the flanks.
Borquin loses 6 points. Doesn't care.
Does he change out of boar form or?
Nope, stays in boar form. Comes over here, now changes out of boar form. Pops into existence, it's a bonus action.
Yep.
Now regular old Fenquin, and then class Thunderclap. Boom.
Constitution saves.
Creates a burst of thunderous sound which we heard 100 feet away. So
Boom.
You actually channel out some mud and water.
every creature within 5 feet of me must make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, so 3
On
of
a
them.
failed save, the creature takes 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay, so zombie.
Do I roll them each individually, or do I?
I roll them.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
That's a pass. Number 3 is also a pass, and number 1 is a natural 1.
Oh.
So the number 1 takes the full
do
damage.
those other 2 take half damage still?
5 damage.
5 damage. I know because it's a cantrip, I believe.
It's a cantrip, yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty good cantrip, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, at level 5, it increases to 2d6 and 3d6.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty
You
good.
hear kaboom as Durand from the top. You kind of see like this kind of like circle of rain get dispersed as it comes falling back in. You hear like the patter of rain just come dropping. You have all their attention. They are going to turn to you.
Uh-oh.
Allow me to retort.
You did the most damage to us
Me personally?
in that one round.
Oh.
Or you've made a big noise.
Yeah, it's true. To make a big noise.
That is a 22, a 19, and a 19.
So they all hit.
They all
Goodbye.
hit.
Goodbye, cruel world.
How many hit points do you have right now?
22?
Not for much longer.
21. 23.
That's
23.
6, 11, 15 points of blunt damage.
You do have your 7 temporary, though. So you're still up.
Yeah.
Still up. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Durand.
That was all of them.
All right.
You heard a thunderclap go off, and all of a sudden, all the zombies turn towards.
The boar.
I peer around, like over the edge of the parapet. Oh, it looks like the big guy pissed them off.
To yourself, right? Yeah.
All right, I'm going to hide again.
Watch yourself.
That was only a 14 this time.
Still a hit?
For the hiding, right?
Yeah.
Okay, stand up.
Or sorry,
If you switch into another animal, you
And
get
then attack.
That's what I was thinking of
That
doing,
is
yeah.
20, not natural.
go for it.
Okay, and that is 7 plus 2, so 9 piercing damage.
Get like a
14,
giant
which
bird,
one did you
pick one
attack
of them
again?
up, drop them
No
down.
number
flying,
7.
No flying.
Number 7.
Or like charge them with a board.
14 makes the
yeah,
save.
but I
You
just move
see
away and
the
then
arrow comes in
open attack
right
up.
between the eyes, and you see it pull the arrow out and throw it to
Whoa.
the
I tried, guys. Drop.
Snake can constrict.
Iku is going to maneuver around to get next to Fenquin, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds on you again.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Oh, that's a 1 and a 2, though.
Oh,
No.
So that
You roll those,
is,
damn
8. 8 points of healing.
8 points of healing for
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
from Iku.
Alethra, you are up.
All right, let's.
How does she feel about this first in-field experience?
I think it's like a rush of blood is just like in her ears, and she is like
adrenaline.
it's like adrenaline and panic. Her great studies are not really hitting in, but she's got advantage on this shove against the ghoul, which is a 19 this time.
Oop, that is a 14 from the ghoul.
Sweet.
Kaboosh! Back into the mud. you
Go prone, ghoul.
Go prone, ghoul, and it's advantage on this attack, which is 20
That's a
in total.
hit. Oh, yeah.
And that is once again 8 slashing damage.
Ooh. This ghoul does not look good.
And that is all the things I will do.
Cut deep into it. The ghoul is going to stand up. Is actually going to use his action to disengage.
Oh.
And can you move it 3 squares, please?
2, 3 like that. Back. Okay.
So it looks like, unlike the zombies, this thing actually has a semblance of sentience. It looks like it's trying to run back into the jungle. It's like it's about like 100 feet to the next tree line.
That's our payday getting away! You're the one with a bow, Durand!
Durand, you are up.
I just went.
Or sorry, Dungar.
Dungar is up.
Sorry, 2
All right.
DU names.
Dungar is going to
Shoots
smash
after
number 6.
Start running after the ghoul.
No.
No, he's got to take that.
Can't trample through them anyway.
Yeah.
That's 3 plus 4 plus 7 is 14.
That's a hit.
That's for... Oh, yeah. Double 6 is 12 plus 6, so that's 18
Holy
plus
shit.
4, 22 bludgeoning damage.
Can't even make that save. You crush.
Smash!
Christ.
Pulver.
That really
Then, yeah, you know what? He's going to lumber around this one. So 1,
If you move
2,
away.
3,
Yeah, you will.
3 is 4.
4,
If you
5 to there.
disengage, you might get away free.
Mercy.
An action, right?
Yeah, he pivots around the zombie and gets adjacent to that ghoul.
Okay, so if I move, all 3 of those guys will take a hit at me. So
you can disengage though.
I could
Yeah,
disengage, but that would be my
away
action.
from
Yeah.
all 3. Yeah.
And only have my bonus. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna. Are any of these guys down, like close to being down or anything?
They are all under bloody.
Under bloodied. Okay. So yeah, I'll just go for number 7 over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a basic attack.
Number 7 had actually had a couple of death blows and is shaking them all off.
Yeah.
Okay.
It said 1 hit point. You just
Okay.
need to do enough to keep it down.
Right. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't have advantage on this, do I?
No, it's 3.
All right. So, 17, 20.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
plus another
That's
5,
it.
So, D10. So that's 6 plus another 5 is 11.
So that's a 16.
And I'm also going to do my bonus action.
That's an 18 on the save as you stink it in. Actually, it pulls the halberd out of itself. You see it kind of like gets an inch out, just slop to the ground in the mud.
Yeah, they just don't realize they're dead.
Okay, so the bonus action for my pole arm,
so lucky.
I'm going to try it again.
Yeah.
You may as well give it a shot. It might roll a 1.
Wait, and bless, right?
Yeah.
Did it?
The 4.
8 plus another 5 is 13.
That's
so.
a hit.
D4.
D4.
Let's see. Come on, miss, buddy. Oh, God.
1.
What?
it needs to roll 6.
It's a 6. It got a 19.
You're like, tap, and it's just like...
You kind of like tap with the gutsy and just kind of looks at it.
It's like the Urukai just pulls the pole arm closer, so it pulls itself closer.
Franklin, you are up and you are surrounded by zombies.
So,
And Iku.
well, maybe I'll. Oh, but who's
betrays
that?
you? No.
Iku's there. Yeah, I'd hurt Iku too if I did my thunderclap again.
You can move over one.
You can try it.
You would miss this one, but that doesn't really matter.
Iku would probably take a d6 of damage, right?
I think so.
She might not like it, but
No, she probably wouldn't like it. Okay, then I will.
Yeah, you can just switch over. You still get 2 of them.
Yeah,
Like move over one.
you get 1 opportunity attack.
I take an attack.
I thought you could you could shift over one.
No,
He'd
that's
be
4th
moving.
edition.
Oh, okay.
He'd be moving out of the combat range of
Shifting is not a
zombie.
thing. You gotta
Yeah.
disengage. It's your whole action.
Yeah,
Mm.
unless you're
Unless you're a
special.
rogue.
Unless you're a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay. Well then,
Decisions.
I guess I
Iku
will.
hasn't taken any damage.
I'll just do a thunderclap again.
Okay.
I look at Iku and I give her a nod, like, you know what's coming.
She
Brace
looks,
yourself.
she looks at you and smiles and she kind of like puts her arms up in a cross like that.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
So what's the DC save?
Thunderclap is
What, like 13, 14?
DC. Constitution. It just says each creature must make a Constitution save.
Yeah, what's your DC though?
Oh,
Your
DC,
spellcasting save DC.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
would
save
be
DC 13.
13? Iku got a 26.
Oh,
Nice.
fine.
Yeah.
And then the zombie 1 got 16. 13. And at the top is a 19.
Oh, that's just a big waste of time.
That was some hot rolls though.
Okay, that was it. Then, oh wait, can I do anything as a bonus?
You can move that thing, but I think
Or take
Yeah. Maybe I'll move it this way.
Dodge?
Keep
Yeah.
it.
No, that's an
take
action.
dodge.
You can't take dodge as a bonus action.
It's gotta be
That's
an
only
action.
monks.
Monks can do that, and it costs key to do.
One.
No, didn't they say there's another? Oh no,
Dodge is a full action.
Yeah.
Yeah, dodge is full action.
I moved it a little bit further.
Well,
to make
Does
sure
that reset every turn or is it just like the first time?
It's
you
one.
cast
Oh,
it?
It just stays
Lasts for
there.
1 minute, but
Lasts
you
for
can
1
you can
minute.
move it on your turn if you want.
Oh, it's just if the temporary hit points reset every turn.
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
no.
Like a pulse.
No, sadly not.
You
Well,
see,
yeah, when the spirit appears.
yeah. So you see the little black tiny, it's like the bright mask comes running out towards where Fenquin directs it. The zombies are gonna re-attack on Fenquin after that big blasting thunder wave again.
Yikes.
That's a 7, a 15, and a 22.
That's 1 miss, 2 hits.
Ouch, ouch.
That is a 6. That is 11 blunt damage.
Ooh.
Boom.
Oof, you're looking low.
Durand.
I'm just always looking low.
All right.
You see one ghoul looks like it's running away. You see the back of it, definitely.
I can't let that ghoul get away. It's too far away for me to take the shot.
Disadvantage.
If I hide, I can cancel out disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's true.
And if I spend inspiration, then I can regain advantage.
It's true as well.
All right, let's try that. So I'm gonna hide from it first.
Okay. Different PP.
That is 15 on stealth.
Passive perception is a push.
So I beat it?
No, it sees you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I've got disadvantage right now. So I'll spend an inspiration just to cancel that out and do a normal attack.
Yep.
Because he's too far out of my range.
Due to the rain.
Yeah, normally it'd be 80 feet, but it's 40 in the rain. All right, 16 plus 4 is 20.
That's a hit.
All right, sneak attack, because he's next to Dungar. So that is 5 plus 2 is 7 damage.
Boom. You see the arrow sink into the back of the skull as it just goes falling face first in mud and sliding forward.
Make money, money, make money, money, money. Why don't you pick that up when we're done? Drop.
Iku, what do you want her to do? Who needs is
I'm into the heal again.
Use the heal if that's on the table.
That's the last one she can do.
She likes
This is what happens when you go from playing a barbarian to a druid.
You're still in the barbarian mode. You want to get right in front of them and just like.
She looks at you and says, "This is the
Run
last one." Hits you up for 16 hit points worth of healing.
All right, I'm back up to full.
Yeah. As a druid, you should not be on the front lines.
Alethra.
Unless you're going to be.
Well, I didn't have any of my spells ready. I didn't think we'd be doing combat.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can knock down.
You never know when a zombie attack's going to happen.
See if we can knock down number 1.
Okay. Number 1 is still bloody, but still kind of fresh.
So it's if the knockdown is a 24 roll.
Oh yeah, they can't even make that.
And then we get advantage again. It's
First crit.
You just kill it instantly.
Sweet.
First crit.
Yeah, they don't get to roll if you crit them.
First crit.
Oh, they just automatically die.
Yeah, Dead Fortitude
yeah.
doesn't activate against crits.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Do a little dance as a bonus.
So I picture you
looks
like
a little
just
happy.
like sweeping their feet out from under them with your shield
Yeah.
and then like smashing them. With
Exactly. Yeah. And like in a smooth motion.
Do you use a sword or a mace or
I use
what?
a sword. Yeah, long sword.
It's like you perfectly performed that sequence from training.
Yeah.
It works.
She looks happy about that. That is like definitely a move she has practiced a lot.
Muscle memory finally
It worked.
paying off.
Yeah.
Dungar, the breaker of knees.
All right, Dungar is going to pivot around here. I guess he can't get adjacent to the other one, but he spins around.
No.
And then he's going to smash number 5 with his big, massive tail. Yeah, I rolled a 19 plus bless.
Oh,
That's, yeah, millions, billions.
He's died a couple of times, but his undead
He's going to stay dead this time. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 4 is 18 damage. Beat that.
Maybe. Natural 1. Kaboom!
Yeah!
Dungar takes out his 3rd zombie.
Oh!
It's like you see, like this.
Wow.
It just kind of explodes into body parts as this big mace tail comes wrapping around.
Like
you.
smashing down on top of it, crushing it into a pulp.
Mercy, you are showered in zombie parts as like the force of Dungar's blow comes swooping over you.
That's my boy.
So yeah, just seeing that the two zombies left are focusing on Fenquin, Mercy just grips her halberd a little bit harder, does a full-on swing right at neck level,
Yep.
and tries to take out the one right in front of her.
Do it up.
So that's going to be. Oh yeah, the roll is 18 on its own.
Yeah,
so,
you're good.
Oh no, gonna reroll that Great
Yeah.
Weapon Master.
Sweet.
Only one.
Yeah, good fighting style. Sadly.
8.
8, so that is 13.
I'm gonna.
Gets a 16.
Ah, All right.
As you see, you again go into the side. A couple of, like, more organs come out, but it just it stands.
Not enough
still.
gun. Gotta hit it harder.
So the halberd's maybe kind of stuck there, so I kind of twist it violently
Yeah.
to try and get like an extra hit going. So I'll do my ooh.
I think you might miss depending on the bless.
4. Oh no, plus my 5 is 9.
You hit just barely as you twist the halberd inside.
And that's 2 damage.
So it's 7 in total. That's a natural 19, unfortunately. As you can see, it actually does. I'm going to say it's grappled, but it just moves closer to you to try and get its arms around
And
you.
like Mercy's getting a little bit frustrated because she can't take down these
You
zombies.
try to like push it away with the butt end, and the butt end just like goes through his
So
shoulder, and it just walks towards you.
She puts on her what the fuck face, and then kind of looks over at Durand.
I'm like,
taking
I-
out 3 of them.
You can't see
Durand.
Where'd he go?
Where Durand was, I'm like, where did Durand go?
Fenguin.
Oh, I could have used hidden step this whole time.
Uh-oh. Is it a teleport?
Hidden step basically magically turns me invisible
Oh, yeah, that would have been
until
perfect.
next roll, and then I could have done my cool move I wanted to do.
Oh, that's a fur block trait. Sweet.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it now.
So good.
Plunk, I turn invisible.
So they'll still get attack of
Whoa,
opportunity.
what?
They do.
But
They're
they'll be
at
at
disadvantage.
Disadvantage, though.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Until I attack, make a damage roll or whatever. So I'm gonna move as far away as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Five.
shit. That's a 17 and a natural 20.
Really?
Oh,
Yep.
with disadvantage?
Oh, right, disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
So that 20 is now... It's another natural 20.
Great dice.
Dang.
Egg-shaped dice.
That's just
17?
as funny as you think it is.
The Warhammer dice, they're always meant to roll high.
No, they're the critical roll dice. That's actually a higher number. That's a natural 19, so that's still a 17.
Jesus Christ.
And the other one was a 3, which maybe you'll get a 1. It's a 7. All right, so the crit. Should take a picture of that.
Why were there 3? There shouldn't be 2.
There's only 2 zombies left.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Gotta reroll them all.
Yep.
Not-
That's invalid. The one that critted is actually dead.
So you're taking 2, 6, 8 blunt damage.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care about that.
Kaboosh.
Not a big deal.
And then the other one is just 2 blunt damage.
Oh, that's not all of it. I see.
How?
As you come out, you notice
You
that
take the sprite.
EQ is tracking your movement perfectly.
Oh, she can see me. I give her a wink.
So that was your bonus
I'm
action. What do
sensing
you
a
do
little
now?
romance
That's my
blossoming
bonus
here.
action?
Yeah, I believe.
Oh, and then I turn in wild shape into an elk or no, there's another one I want to do. A deep rothe, whatever
What?
that is.
What is it? It's a
Monster
medium
It's a
beast?
medium beast.
That's from Volo's guide.
But if I move 20 feet straight towards a target and then attack it with a gore attack, it takes an extra 2d6 piercing
Oh,
damage.
sweet.
Amazing.
It's like a
Can I
board.
use this one? It
Yeah,
says
it's
Volo's
I
guide.
know. I just want to see it because I don't remember seeing it before. What's it called? A deep
Deep Rothe. R-O-T-H-E.
flail snail.
You're just making up animals now.
Yep. The good ones.
Where's our tin of
I see a darkling, a deep
else, I
scion. I don't see it.
Oh. It says
yeah,
Volo's
it says a
guide.
Volo's guide, yeah, on this little thingy here.
Maybe it's just under
Medium
Rothe.
beast.
Deep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, probably
The
under
rothe,
yeah.
comma, deep.
Yeah.
very possible.
It's just like it took a lot of philosophy.
I can also change it. I could be an elk, which is a little more understandable.
Oh no, I just want to see what it looks like because I don't know what this thing is. PQ.
I am doing a Google image search.
Yeah,
Yes.
vamping for the
I don't-
audience.
I don't see it. We'll look it up later, but I don't see
Actually,
it.
if I take a look?
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking
Go for it.
Oh, really? It's okay?
No, that's
Okay.
maps Google.
Maybe I'll look it up in the
Just do the
compendium.
attack though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no,
think
that's the end of my turn. I
Yeah.
just turn into it.
Okay, boom.
I don't know what it
Fenguin.
looks like.
The 2 zombies who are left. One's gonna try and attack Iku. Or actually, they're both gonna
You may have
attack.
spelled that wrong. All these pictures are of bed and breakfasts.
Rothe.
Oh,
It's a kind of cow, too.
It's a kind of cow.
It's a cow?
Yeah, it's like a fucking cow
Let me see.
beast. Hold on. They don't have a picture of
I
it yet.
rolled double nat 20s again on.
What?
Oh.
Statistically
There's a
improbable.
Fox and have dark vision of a range of 30 feet. Dark Rothe are stunted underdark variants of Rothe. They are medium instead of large. Blah blah blah. Yes, they're like
Is there a picture?
They're cowbears.
This is a picture of an Aracos, but like they're similar to this.
It's like a muskox with the
It's like a bison.
underdark muskox.
Yeah.
You see Iku take 22 points of damage. You see it kind of like get stumbled down to one knee and then stands back up again.
Yikes.
I would be beyond dead.
Durand, you are up.
All right,
This is
only a couple zombies
piece of
left.
shape.
Let's continue with our hit and run tactics. Sneaking against the zombies is a big old 11.
Yes, you are.
Sweet, thank God they're so dumb. And then attacking with advantage. 11.
That's a hit.
And with sneak attack, that's 6 piercing
6
on number
with
7.
with sneak attack. Wow.
Yep, I rolled 2 2s.
All right.
You have a plus 2
11.
modifier.
Yep.
That's a 12 on the undead fortitude.
Yeah.
I try.
As it sinks into the hip again, as it just
You'll be good at higher levels.
Collect some of those arrows for me. I'm going to need them back.
Iku looks back at the zombie that hit her. She's going to take a shot for a 25. That's a good one. That is a 21 versus... 18 versus AC.
On who?
Or, sorry,
Eco is attacking.
18 damage on the zombie.
Oh, wow.
And the zombie fails as number 7? Yeah, goes down.
That was all me.
I want to kill one.
That was all me.
I got my
I
charge
helped.
attack all lined up.
That's all she has left to do. Alethra, it is your turn. There's one zombie left.
Sweet. Let's see if what she can
Sweep
do.
the leg. Stab the head.
Yeah.
Not 20.
It's not 20. So 26 on the knocking over.
Oh, yeah, that knocks
which
it
is
down.
impossible.
Oh, disadvantage? Okay.
No, this is advantage. The 20 was to knock him over. So now he is knocked over.
It's the bonus attack. She smashes with the shield first.
2
crits in a row.
That, and you just describe the death of you driving the sword in.
Yeah, so after having swept down the other one, she raises up, brings, does a twirl around and brings her shield all the way, hitting it up high, so it knocks down over, and then continues the twirl, bringing her sword to the head and neck, and decapitates the zombie
Look,
in a twirl motion.
as you look around, you notice that the undead hordes have actually been pushed back quite a bit. In fact, you hear the familiar victory sound of knives being pulled out of sheaths and the decapitating of various ghouls and gas heads.
Get our gold heads. Get our gold heads. Get our gold heads.
Yeah, these are good as money.
I'm going to run around and see if I can claim the heads of any other ghouls that are lying around.
It looks like the various guards and other people who have been out fighting have kind of stacked.
What in the world could that? Look, there's more coming out of the forest.
Like, these are our ghouls. Go kill your own goddamn ghouls.
We got these ghouls, though.
Yes.
Can we search the corpses of these zombies to see if they have anything useful?
Yep, absolutely. Give me an
Investigation.
investigation check.
I'll use advantage on this.
Still got blessed.
12 on
Still got
this.
blessed.
Oh, god damn it. Well, two
Very
twos.
disappointed Fenkin reappears.
10. 10 is my total.
I was just
investigation.
about to kill them.
From what you can see, these zombies look like they have tatters of old adventuring gear on the various ages, and a lot of the zombies do have either painted or tattooed the blue triangles.
The exile.
I got 20 on investigation, if
20.
that matters.
All right, you find 9 gold pieces on one of the zombies.
Ooh.
Kind of like an old adventuring pouch that just never got detached.
Looking a little bit surprised that I found gold, I just, hold it up close and, kind of clean off the mud and let the rain kind of wash it and clean it up.
Can I recover as many arrows as I can?
Yeah, I'll say give me an investigation check because it's raining still.
17.
17, yep. You can recover 6 arrows.
Sweet, I only shot 5.
Then you can recover 5 arrows.
I thought the rule was you just get half back or
So
something.
that means I found an extra arrow. Yeah, free arrow.
Yeah, that's true too.
Well, there are
other arrows.
guards, yeah, so.
Yeah.
Now I have 21 arrows.
Iko goes around everybody to see if they're okay. She looks at Dungar and sees that he's taken some damage.
Dungar, you did an amazing job. Durand runs up to him and pets him on the snout and gives him some beef jerky.
You notice that his tail is just covered in the viscera of zombies.
Good boy. Way to smash those ugly zombies, Dungar. Daddy's very proud of you. Have some jerky.
It's vegetarian, doesn't eat jerky.
I'll use my second
Really?
one to
Everybody
get
likes
full
jerky.
points.
All right, I'll eat some jerky in celebration.
Iku just goes around doing medicine checks on everybody to see how they're doing.
I am unscathed and fresh as a daisy.
Yeah.
I assume those temporary hit points are gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are long gone. Well, after a minute, they'd be gone anyway.
Actually, Alethra, give me a medicine check as Iku comes up to you.
3.
Yeah.
I'm not good at that anymore.
Yeah, you look like you've taken some hits.
Yeah, actually, I actually just second win, so I'm at max hit points.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I actually feel like, wow, it's a lot different than in books.
Wait, have you never been in a real fight before?
Well, I mean, it's real. There was just a referee before.
Yeah, if there's a referee to break up the fight, that's not a real fight.
There's only
then
one,
yes, this was my first fight.
There's only one true referee, Mother Nature.
I suppose so.
Yes.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
She certainly counts the losers.
Oh yeah, I think give me a nature check now.
Oh, I'm good at those.
I should hope so.
All
you talk about.
sniff deeply of the air, and I get 15.
15. You look down and you've heard people mention these before.
Oh.
The little spirit.
What is this here? I lick the dirt.
You see them. They're known as chewingas. They're little nature spirits native to Chult. They're like little tiny.
Oh, the chewingas.
Yeah, that when you summoned your spirit totem, the chewinga showed up instead.
Oh. Welcome, chewinga.
You
It's
see it
good to
kind of.
know you.
You see it kind of bow. It runs up to you, looks in your hand, takes one of your magic pebbles, and then disappears.
Oh. Wait, this is for you. A little flower blooms in my hand, and I blow it away.
It's already gone. Iku puts her hand on. He says, "Chewingas are always a good omen and a sign of good luck."
It is nice to be supported by the spirits of this place. I will thank them greatly with my prayers.
It seems the jungles are welcoming you here already.
Yeah, that's not all that's welcoming him, is it, Iku?
I don't understand what you're...
Oh,
Yes,
I'm sure
what are you
you
talking
don't.
about?
Wink.
I don't understand what
Your
you're
eye
talking
is
about.
twitching. What is wrong with your eye? Did you receive an injury to it in the fight?
Durand shakes his head, goes over and taps Mercy. Don't you see the natural chemistry between them?
I assume that you must have been injured given your shooting.
They both talk like robots. They're perfect for each other.
Iko, I can't help but notice that most of these ghouls have the triangle of an exile written on their foreheads.
She says, yes, well, that is... A lot of the undead share the same marks. There's a very weird hierarchy of order that I noticed the ghoul was trying to run away, possibly to try and give a scouting report or info. I do not know if any of the other ghouls that the others were fighting got away, but...
Didn't get away thanks to yours truly.
Well, the dinosaur slew the ghoul.
Excuse me, my arrow felled that ghoul that was fleeing.
How's Dungar?
Dungar took care of 6 zombies.
Dungar's definitely.
Dungar is just above half.
Oh,
Took
I come over
quite
and
a
I'm like,
pounding.
Dungar, you fought well. And I touch him and cast Cure Wounds.
She says, thank you.
So he gets 1d8 plus my spellcasting. 1d8
Yes,
plus...
you always
do
have
I roll it?
Yeah.
You roll it.
No.
If 3 or 4.
Does Dungar have hit dice?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot to put them down there for you.
Probably what, D8?
It's
probably D8.
So whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Oh, that's it?
I forgot to put down his hit dice.
So it's 7 hit points.
7 hit points?
It's an attack.
I'm sorry, that's all I can do.
All right,
for
Dungar's
now.
at 46 out of 68.
I also must heal myself, so I cast it on myself too.
He will have 8d12 for his hit dice.
8d12s?
Yep.
Woo-wee!
So I recover 4. I'll do one more on myself too.
You guys would also spend hit dice in theory. I don't think the...
We'd have to take a short rest then.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Well, I'm pretty wiped out, I must say.
Iku says, I have burned through a lot of my magic for the day.
I think we should return to the fort,
Yes.
sell our ghoul heads, and sleep.
Yeah.
See if they
We
have
only
any
got
orders
2,
for us.
though, guys. I mean, come on. We could probably get some more heads.
Mercy, give me a medicine check.
Okay.
The ghoul to zombie
medicine
ratio
as
was
well.
not as lucrative as I was hoping.
What is that? 11?
I don't know, you tell me.
That looks like a 15 to me.
Okay. So
So
15.
it's an 18,
just the roll.
actually. It's actually
Oh, 18. Okay. 18 just on the roll.
Yeah, so you can tell by seeing the damage that Iku took, there's not a mark or a scrape or a scratch on her body.
Yeah, I actually kind of start squinting and I say it out loud. Iku, how come there are no wounds on you?
She's like, oh, I guess, I must be a fast healer.
Your reaction to my thunder wave was impressive.
She said, thank you. It was an impressive thunder wave.
Well,
I'm gonna
not
roll.
that impressive, I guess. But we all are trying.
Should I?
This was our first fight as a team. It's very exciting.
I'm gonna roll insight or something on Iku to see if she was lying.
Roll it up.
All right. So, can I buy traded insight? I am, yes. Okay.
Somebody roll her deception.
Do I still have?
She's lying.
Do I still have the bless?
No, that wouldn't
okay.
apply to skill rolls anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's guidance.
12 insight.
You believe her.
Okay.
She's just naturally good healer.
Okay.
If she's been guiding through the jungle this long and has very little gear on her, then maybe she just picked up a thing or two.
Okay.
Was that a typical attack, Iko?
She said, "Well, I don't come up to the fort very often. You'd have to ask the people who live here, but it's not uncommon to see. Like, we are in some pretty heavy undead area."
Now, how'd you like Franklin's shapeshifting there, huh? Turned into a few different things. I bet you can too, huh?
No, I actually can't.
You can't do that?
We're not all druids can just turn into animals. It's kind of, I don't want to say racist.
I thought that was your whole thing.
It's classist.
Yeah,
It's prejudice.
Classist.
Bigoted.
I mean we're individual people with different magic. It's not like we're all just the same.
It's kind of an ignorant stereotype.
And you two
to
should,
assume
you know what, have a sit down and talk about that with each other.
Yes, I imagine there's much I can learn from you.
She says, I don't know if I could teach you a whole lot of what I know.
I just meant in general. Well, I am tired. I think we should rest.
You see a couple of other parties are saying, like, to the hand in, to the bounty, as you hear kind of like as you head back into the Fort Belurian, you can see tables being opened up and you can see money bags being put on the tables with security, as it looks like people are coming in to claim ghoul head
Remember
bounties.
your oath not to steal.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Do not get us kicked out of here. I will not again recover what you have lost.
We don't really want to make enemies of these people.
And you see, you can say, we shouldn't steal anyways.
All I did was rub my hands together, guys. It's cold out here.
Yes.
And a bear licks its lips before it's about to eat.
It's true. I've seen bears do that.
So yeah, I guess we get in line.
Let's
to
go
turn
get
in
our
bounties.
money.
You see various other guards and knights and small groups of adventurers, all with just these canvas sacks full of and there's a sort of nope, that's a zombie, that's a ghoul, that's a zombie, and you notice that there's two separate head piles being sorted out as you hear the clink of gold, and as you come up you hand over your two, it's like, all right, that's a ghoul, ooh, it's triangle on both of those.
Are those worth more?
No, it's just interesting. And you get 40 gold pieces for...
I will take that.
Nope.
Nope.
I had the heads. I'm the one handing them in.
I
got it written right here. 2 ghoul heads.
We're splitting it. 8 gold each. That's how it is. Equal division. Oh, Echo doesn't get any. Does Echo get
Echo
some?
actually goes, and holds it out.
8
Oh,
each.
so now there's 6 each. And then we need to have 4 extra.
Well, Durand, you can have the 4 extra.
No, why would we get the dinosaurs share?
I will handle Dungar's share.
So 5 of us divide 40 by 5. That's 8.
Yeah, that is 8.
5 of us divide 40 by 5. Plus...
Yeah, including Iku, that's 5.
Oh, right, I'm always doing math with 5. Okay, 8 each. Right.
Yeah, 8 each. Dungar doesn't get a share. He doesn't care about money. All he wants is his next one.
Alright, I portion out the gold to each party member.
That definitely helps my.
And I asked the sorter dude, I'm like, so I can't help but notice the zombie to ghoul ratio is pretty high. Is there any place where we could find, where there's just more ghouls per, undead?
Just with a deadpan look, he points out the door into the jungle. He says, yeah, in there. You'll find a lot worse than ghouls in there.
Are they worth money?
Yes, if you can kill them. Ghasts, ghosts, ghouls.
Wait, how do you turn in a ghost?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You'd be surprised. I don't know if we have the ability to accept that, but there's a lot more powerful undead out there.
We could maybe bring the ghost here and slaughter it in front of one of these men. Then they'll pay us.
Okay, but ghost. That's,
I was just going off of G words that were the undead.
Oh, okay, I see. We'll be back for more coin.
It's like, all right, congratulations on your kill.
Pleasure doing business with you.
All right, so how do you want to spend the rest of the night? We can do some revelry. A lot of the drinking tent is in full effect right now.
I want to go play some cards with some drunken revelers.
Okay.
Where are we sleeping?
You can there are guest tents that they can set up for you.
Okay.
It's literally just a tent pole with canvas over the top of it.
I'll go into the party. So does that happen often?
You actually see one of the locals about every other night. It's not uncommon. It's why we cut the tree line back so far.
Oh my, every other night? That seems exhausting.
Yes, it does. It is a rough life out here.
Why do you stay?
Because I'm getting paid to be here. I'm getting paid a lot of money to be here, and I'm making a lot of money.
Oh, well, I guess that's nice.
Can I use perception to see if that guy is carrying any money bags or pouches on him right now?
The guy that talked to
Yeah, that's talking to while he's distracted by Electro. 17.
He's definitely carrying a money pouch on him.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try to lift one off of him.
Give me a
sleight of hand.
One second. Let me find the appropriate card here.
Oh my gosh.
It's could be trouble,
Can I
guys.
see if I notice him doing it with my passive perception?
Well, that depends on how good a roll I get.
Which is almost
That is 13 plus 6 is 19.
You definitely lifted off him, and you lift.
Oh God.
You lift 40 gold off of him.
I'll quietly pocket that. And then I'll make my way to the bar and look around for anyone who looks like the type that would like to play cards.
There's actually, you see no one's actually gambling.
Oh, that's a bad sign. I'll nudge like the guy nearest me at the bar. I'll be like, hey, so are like games of chance just like outlawed here?
Yes.
What about even for like matchsticks or something? You know, like no actual money.
No vices are allowed inside.
Man, that's boring.
Yeah, but you know,
what do you guys do for fun?
the drinks are free. The food
Free
is,
drinks?
The food is free.
But no vices. Just free booze all the time.
Yeah, I feel like that's a weird recipe.
Do you guys have
Giving
any
us no
like
avenue to, like-
drinking contests ever? Like just for fun to see who can hold like the most booze?
Yeah, but you're not allowed to bet on it though.
Well, obviously, there wouldn't be any betting. I just want to know who has the strongest liver around here.
You look around and you say, actually, it would be the Castellan. Where's her name? Right there. Gruda, the lady who met you.
Man, she is a vision, isn't she?
I guess if you're into that sort of thing.
And the whole like shovel face battle scarred look. Oh yeah.
She doesn't drink with us though. She doesn't come down here to drink.
Oh well, that's a shame. So who's the best enlisted man who can hold his booze?
You just see like this big burly half orc sound like, I am
Awesome. And who's willing to take this guy on? Shot for shot.
I'm looking around.
Everyone seems kind of quiet at that.
Nobody. Wow, you can really drink a lot, huh?
That's what I do. I kill undead and I drink a lot because the booze is free.
To free booze and killing the
And
undead.
everyone like put up their glasses like, hurrah!
I guess if it's free.
All right, I'm going to spend my time encouraging the guys I saw in line who turned in like a lot of heads. I'm just going to encourage them to like drink a lot and like celebrate their victory and their favor by the gods. And I just want to get them absolutely sloshing hammered.
Give me a persuasion check made with advantage.
All right.
Not hard to convince soldiers to drink.
14.
14? They round up like, let's drink to excess.
Drinks.
Like, we're not on shift anymore, so let's go to town. As someone brings out like a mandolin, you hear like a small bit of music playing as the party begins to kick up into.
Play Freebird!
What is Freebird?
Oh, it's a song from Baldur's Gate. You wouldn't know it, I guess.
I am from Baldur's Gate.
You never heard Freebird?
This is all Baldur's Gate here. What do the rest of the group want to do? Iku's actually looks like she's slumming back quite a few drinks as well.
Hey, Fanquin, this is your chance. Get in there.
I do not understand what you mean.
Just go talk to her about nature-y stuff.
Yes, I suppose I could do some research.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Good luck.
Eku.
It's like, yes, she knows she's about 8 shots in.
Congratulations on your drinking.
It's like, oh, thank you. It really doesn't affect me all that much.
Our journey stands to be quite perilous.
Mm-hmm. She says, you wish to go down to a volcano and try and find the ruins of something?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going. Sure.
We are sailing to a bay and then walking through the jungle to a place that I am sure Elithra will tell us about tomorrow.
Yeah.
A lot of faith in this group.
Well, if I'm to be your guide, I probably should have some semblance of where we are going, so I can take you the safest route possible.
That is a great idea. And where are we going, Leather?
Wait, should we not speak of this in private and not in the middle of this roaring party?
I would have to agree that discretion is the better part of valor.
I think these boys are getting pretty hammered. They're not really interested in what we have to say. I look around to see if anybody's like listening.
And how did that work for us last time we had that thought? Yes.
badly.
It does look like a everyone's more concerned in their own drinks and survival than they are of
Well, I don't mean to take you away from your drinks, but yeah, shall we have a private conversation? Figure out our actions tomorrow before Durand gets shit house drunk?
But why don't
Oh, I'm not doing any drinking.
Oh,
Why don't we have a meeting in the morning after we've rested?
I love the morning.
I like a morning meeting idea.
You see,
Sunrise then.
you see Iku take a shot and hold it up. He's like, "To the morning then." Downs it, no problem. Then heads out into the rain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think when you blew it, man. That was your big chance.
To what?
Oh, I'm just... It's going to be really hard to ship the two of you if you're going to act like this.
Well, I thought it would be easy. We have already arranged a ship for tomorrow to sail us to our destination.
No romance.
Yes, no romance. That is correct. This is a mission of work.
Am I the only one who sees it? I mean, like, I don't think I am.
I don't really understand what...
What do you see? I only see a bar full of people drinking.
I think when Iku is into you, she digs you. She gets you on, like, a dirty, naturey level that I would never want to go to, but I think you guys would be good together.
There's nothing dirty about nature. Even the dirt in nature is cleaner than this horrific scar that man has created.
Okay, and see, those are the kinds of
woman
things
is created.
that you can
Woman,
say in
yes.
front of her and she won't look at you like you're crazy.
Because I'm not crazy. Everyone else is crazy.
Sure, buddy.
I actually do have to agree with Durand on this one.
Well, it's an interesting theory, but really it must be time for us to get to bed. We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you notice that the tents are big enough for 2 people. They've just been put up for...
Maybe you should go, share a tent with her.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Actually, make me a perception check. It's actually disadvantage in the rain.
Perception is... +5. Double threes, so 8.
Yeah, you've completely lost track of Iku where she is.
I don't know where she is, even if that were a good idea, which it is not. I believe I will have my own tent.
You're pretty big.
Yeah. My feet stick out the
Yeah,
side
feet
of the
stick
tent.
Someone's gonna have soggy foot in the morning.
Oh,
Gross.
that's how you get a cold, man.
That's how you get way worse.
I believe they call that fungus.
Pneumonia.
Well, just has like shove his feet into the tent for a while.
Want to get athlete's foot?
Curl up into a ball.
Oh, so who's sharing the tent with Franklin then?
Not it.
Yeah, also not it.
Sorry, Mercy.
Mercy's touching her nose. Wait, I thought we were doing the nose thing. Oh.
You crawl in, you notice that Franklin's actually kind of also like large enough. He's actually kind of like spilling over onto the other mat in the tent. He's like kind of like taking up 3/4 of the tent.
Mercy just lets out an exasperated sigh and just tries to, works on taking off her armor and getting ready for.
There's not much room to move around. All right, so morning comes, the sun rises, the mud begins to cake in the fort. Alethra, you can see that this fort designed exactly to drain water out of it, as there are no pools of water sitting on the ground anywhere. In fact, the dirt inside the fort has actually been compacted down, so it just, as best, runs out to the side, down the gunnel channels and out the little ports. As you wake up, the sun's coming up. You can just feel that morning heat. Actually, let's just do the weather thing to make sure. Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. And there's no rain. Perfect. So it's a beautiful day on the Caribbean. You can feel the wind coming off of the bay as you look in. You can see all the various boats that are in port. You actually see where's the brazen Pegasus actually is coming back into port, as it looked like it did not spend the night in the port of Fort Belurian.
Oh.
You do remember Captain Swift saying that they don't like to
Port there.
to stay in one spot too long.
Right. That would make sense. I'm sorry, I was looking at the captain's name, which I believe
Ortime Swift. She's a known.
Swift. Right. Well, I mean, we made a little bit of a bounty, but if we go to our final destination now, we might be able to find even more ghouls on the way. Or do we want to do some ghoul hunting now?
Well, let us have a meeting and discuss our plan.
You see Iku show up. She looks fresh and daisy as the morning comes. She's like, "Oh, are we on our way out now?"
Well, do you want to discuss what the plan is before?
Is any Dungar is back to full health?
Yes, everyone's back up to full health for a night's worth of sleep.
Not for me. I'm concerned. I'm concerned for my dinosaur.
The one that tanked that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Good work. Good work, Dungar. Yeah, we'll pet the dinosaur. On the way... well,
it happily stomps its feet down at the thought of pets.
Well, shall we board the ship, or shall we have a meeting first to decide what our next move is?
If we board the ship, that is our next move.
I hadn't thought of that.
But I do believe... Well, I want to check out the market stalls to see if they have a helmet with deer horns. So,
right.
I will do that first.
Yeah, the market stalls are all being set up. The canvases are being taken off, as you can see people beginning to set up. They actually look more like Sword Coast merchants than they do like Port Nyanzaru merchants. Like you see Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter.
Imported goods. I see. Well, is it morning? Is it appropriate to buy things now?
He's like, yes, the sun has risen, so the threat of a ghoul attack during sales period is over. I guess that you now know why we don't sell at night.
I see, because it's too good to be out hunting ghouls.
Or it's too dangerous in case they get inside.
That's true. That would be very dangerous. I would like to repeat my question from last night.
Okay.
Do you have a helmet with deer antlers?
He holds up. It's almost like a circlet. He holds up. It's not quite a helmet, but it'll go around your head.
Yes. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Do you like it?
Yes.
25 gold pieces.
I believe I have enough. I will take it.
All right. Durand and Alethra, you know he is getting gouged the shit
This is
out
great.
of
You don't, of course, step in to say anything and help me out. No.
I like watching you get swindled.
Look at this amazing circlet. I have deer horns now.
Does it have any other benefits?
Yes. Look at it.
Oh.
But, Fenquin, isn't it terrible that someone killed that deer and took its horns just so that you could display them for vanity?
Deer shed their antlers naturally at the end of each mating season. It does not pain the deer at all.
Oh, and I'm sure that's where those came from.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Yes, see? These fine men. These are beautiful. And they have the strength of deer. Why would you kill a deer?
Yeah, exactly. That's right. I turned to the shopkeeper. I'm
like,
like, you just wander into the jungle and look around for antlers that have been naturally shed on the floor,
from the jungle. They're imported from other places where deer are common.
They're like pine cones. Delicious, delicious pine cones.
Yeah, you see?
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't want to, not just Durand, I wouldn't want to veer you in the wrong direction, if you know what I mean.
I don't understand what you mean.
It was a play on words. I didn't want to steer you in the wrong direction.
Steer, but then why veer? Are you... That is not funny, sir. And I storm away. I cannot believe he would talk so lightly about the death of a small infant cow.
It was very funny, sir.
Yeah, I know. He says, like, just fair warning, everything's marked up here. Everything is imported here.
Good to know. Good to know. Anywhere where there's, maybe bargains to be had around here?
You see him point down to the bay. You can see the giant city of Port Nyanzaru, like, off in the distance. So that's probably the best place we find the best prices.
Yeah, back there. Okay. We're kind of not headed in that direction. We're kind of headed away from there at the moment.
Then this is your last stop, then.
All right. Well, anything else we need before we head out?
Yeah, I'm going to look for a bow, heavy or... short.
Yep, you can easily find one.
Long or short, rather. I guess it's also heavy.
You can easily find that.
Did we buy a bunch of water to bring with us as part of our supplies?
I have a water skin myself. We have food and rations.
I thought we did, because didn't we like calculate out how much weight like the water was gonna weigh for like 2 months of exploring? I just didn't note it myself. Yeah,
I've got you need for Dungar. Everyone's going to need 2 gallons of water a day in the jungle.
Yeah, I have food, water in Sector Pell and 60 days of supplies.
Yeah, I think I remember that now.
I got 60
I believe you guys also got rain catchers as well.
Yeah, rain catchers.
I bought a water catcher.
We have like a couple barrels strapped to Dungar. He's like our packing rat.
Yeah, so. And Dungar needs 16 gallons of water a day.
Oof. Just make sure he gets a drink here before we head out into the jungle.
So your longbow will cost you 150 gold out here.
Damn.
That is a huge markup. That is 3 times the price. Well, do I get 3 times the trade-in value on my hand crossbow?
You do not. You get half of the value.
Well, I'm going to look...
now you're starting to figure out why Baldur's Gate has people down here.
Well, see, like, this is a perfectly good hand crossbow, and it has been barely used, and I'm looking for a used longbow.
Used is the key word there, madam.
Oh, I haven't fired it at all.
Really? I didn't see you out there during the fight yesterday?
Oh, I was using my sword.
Oh, well, we were all using a lot of weapons out there yesterday, man. Like,
I was mostly using these 2 weapons, though.
Oh, okay.
I was exclusively using those 2 weapons.
Right, I'll take your word for it, so...
Well, I mean...
It's still a used crossbow.
It's a hand crossbow.
Still a used one.
I will look then for a short bow because I cannot afford that.
Short bow. That is... That'll be 75 gold pieces for the short bow.
And you'll give me
half for that.
Half of the 75 for my hand crossbow.
Yep.
Whoa, Alethra, don't let this shyster just rip you off. Come on, I'll give you my short bow, and you give me the hand crossbow.
Really?
Sure, why not?
That'd be great.
See, everyone's happy.
You have like 2 different bows.
I only have a short bow. I have a rapier, a short bow, and a dagger.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter for you.
But I have proficiency in hand crossbows as a rogue, so
right. And
matter.
so it doesn't and also like you only get 1 attack anyway, so it's not like
Yeah. Just reloads afterwards.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, there you go.
Let's
why am I even here?
Let's min max each
What's
other.
What's the damage on the crossbow?
D8 plus.
That's
plus
better than the short bow. I'll take that.
Yeah.
No, hand crossbow's a D6.
Oh, I have a light crossbow. Sorry.
Oh.
Maybe Yeah. So I have a crossbow light. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's what
that's
came
a
with.
D8.
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe I don't have proficiency with that. I have proficiency with simple weapons.
It's a simple ranged weapon.
Is it simple melee or simple range?
It's a simple range.
For me, it just says simple weapons.
Yeah, so
you are
range crossbow. Yeah,
cool.
light crossbow.
Yeah. Crossbow light is what I have written down.
8320 in case the range situation.
Yeah.
That's the same as the short bow, so hey, I'll take that.
What's good for me though is I can do 2 attacks when I get extra attack with the short bow, even though it's less damage.
Okay, so light crossbow, and it's 1d8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus your dex. Dex? Yes, it should be.
Yep.
Okay, so
Thinking back to 2 point where you use your strength for crossbows.
8320 again. Okay,
I get
cool.
+5 on that.
All right.
But they're both 80. Yeah, they're all okay. Cool. They got the same range.
Is there any last minute shopping anyone wants to do?
I've got my deer antlers now, so
Perfect.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
now my mini matches my mental image. of
As
myself.
long as we've got water. That guy was really adamant that we'd bring enough water.
Yeah, you can say water is probably the most important thing in the jungle. It rains just about every day that we can probably catch enough, but we're bringing, and she pats Dungar on the side and says, we're bringing this beautiful animal with us. So.
He's a thirsty boy, isn't he? Aren't you, Dungar?
Stop.
So how many gallons are in like a barrel of water?
We'll figure that out later.
Do some maths.
You have some barrels of water, is that what counts?
I think you have 1 barrel of water. But you've also got rain catchers,
Yeah.
and each rain catcher produces 2 gallons of water a day.
Oh, okay.
So you get your basic minimums out of that.
Yeah, but we should have an extra rain catcher to fill the barrel of 2 gallons of water a day.
Mm-hmm. You can absolutely do that. You can buy rain catchers here as well.
We need
What do we have? We have 2 of them,
for,
right?
Dungar. To get Dungar's water.
Oh, yeah, we can grab an extra water catcher, but
that would only give us 1/8 of Dungar's requirement every day.
if it's raining.
If it's raining.
It does rain lightly every day, but not enough to make a difference.
Right.
It's a very temperate.
So no, it sounds like we can catch enough water for ourselves, but we need to bring water for him.
Yeah, which I have 6. So I have 60 days of water already.
Yeah,
water supplies.
And that's 2 gallons, so you've got 60 gallons of water worth of.
So the
60 gallons of water. That's it.
Oh,
you said it's 2 gallons a day.
So that's 120
per person.
gallons.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
So that's 120 gallons.
And how much does Dungar
But
need?
Dungar drinks 116 a day.
116 a day.
No,
16.
16
a day.
Okay, well,
so
yeah.
8 times more than any one of us.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's drinking twice as much as the rest of the party.
Oh my gosh.
But you did see the benefit of having a dinosaur out in the field, though.
Sure. Yeah.
We need to have several barrels of water for him. And then we need to have rain catchers to fill the barrels. So we should have 10 rain catchers for him.
Yeah, you can absolutely buy the rain catchers here.
But they're going to be...
Where are we going to set them up, though? Like,
Just
Camp
at
over
our
there.
camps. Yeah. Because we're at the camp every night, basically.
I thought they would just be like open on him as he's walking around.
Is there like a...
I kind of like that too. We'll jerry rig like a straw that catches all the water from all the water.
Just like a
into
beer
the
helmet
mouth.
for a
Yeah,
dinosaur.
exactly. Just put it in there. Just like-
Dinosaur beard helmet.
yeah, dinosaur beer helmet. Like I like the idea of doing this. I think Mercy starts drawing up designs of like a
Just the 2 barrels with like tubes
Yeah.
coming down.
yeah. You just like all these intricate designs like water flow ?
Yuka says, well, if we come across any rivers or lakes, we can easily fill up with water there.
Yeah.
We should have at least 2 barrels of water for him then.
You
Just
already
10
have
days.
one already.
Yeah, so you just have one more barrel.
Let's go find a barrel.
Yeah, how much does a barrel cost?
Barrel of Fort Belurian is going to cost you a gold.
1 gold?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's expensive.
I will buy this.
And the water catchers, if you want it, will be 5 gold a water catcher.
No, we already have water catchers. We'll just have to fill up. We'll just have to find rivers.
And you see, you could say, I can summon food and water
Oh, excellent.
as well.
That is excellent.
We will maybe have to rely on some of that sometimes, Iku.
Yeah, she's like, well, that's why you hired me. I'm here to help.
Excellent. Well, shall we board the Captain Swift's
Raisin
boat,
Pegasus?
the Raisin Pegasus, and head to our first destination?
She says, all right, let's go. As you guys make your way to the open doors of Fort Belurian, you do see Grutus Hausdottir, the Castellan who greeted you when you first came in. She has her arms crossed and doesn't look too serious. She says, so heading out into adventuring in the jungles of Chult?
Yes, we must continue with our mission.
Great, you're not forgetting anything important now, are you, or anything like that?
Well, we have to do our charter. Have we done our charter yet?
Well, yeah, our current path will send us far away, but if you'd like to sign the charter now, we can do that.
I would actually prefer that more than anything.
Oh, do we need to do it? If we're not going, are we going to be in their land?
Well, let's just play nice by the people who gave us the money and free bows.
Yes.
Yeah, we're heading way over. They have everything east
East of the Tiriaki River.
everything east.
Yeah.
Like so that they consider that this whole half of the island is theirs.
As far as they've told you, yes.
That's ridiculous.
Well, let's sign the charter anyway.
Oh, interesting. Sorry, I just realized that's something. Never mind. Yeah,
Because they're just there.
So
How do they claim all this down here?
yeah, exactly. So how do you? So everything east of the Tiriaki, everything,
Yes.
even in the deep south.
As far as we can reach, yes.
How far have you reached?
Well, I'm not allowed to discern that information to non-logistics people.
Well, I mean, if we were to sign this charter, shouldn't we know where it extends to, what our limits are?
Well, it's essentially if you come across any Fort Belurian patrols, then you know you're in our territory.
I see, but if we don't come across any patrols, then...
We know you're not in your territory.
You see her nod.
All right, I suppose there's nothing else to do.
The borders are fluid. They expand every day.
And must all adventurers sign this?
If you wish to have no problems out in the jungle.
I see. The citizens of the Sword Coast, like, you wouldn't just attack...
We're all citizens of the Sword Coast, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, the Charltons aren't. She isn't.
Well, the Sultans are walking on Baldur's Gate territory.
Let us
Imagine Iku's eyes are on fire with that statement.
Yeah.
let us take a moment to
You're getting the reason why she does not like being here.
let us take a moment and confer privately over here, away out of earshot of you.
As you walk away, you notice that that Gruda is still just standing there, arms crossed, just kind of like chewing on something.
Eku, can you advise us of this charter? What is it? Must we sign it?
She says, essentially, it's a strong arm practice. If you're out, and from what I've heard, is that if you're out in the jungle and you don't have the charter on you, they will rough you up and take everything you own.
But how do they enforce the treasure taking? Can we not just...
Well, the idea is that you have to come back to Fort Belurian
And if we don't?
And if they don't and they find out, then they send out a squad after
And
you.
if they don't?
You mean don't find out?
Yes.
You better hope they don't find out then. But they're quite good. They are quite well versed in traversing and surviving the jungle.
Back when I want to say you are thinking like a professional already, and I like where this is going.
I do
So
not
I
care
personally-
to see man claim dominion over land that he does not own, that is property of Mother Nature.
She says, well, I believe it's Liara Porter's entrepreneurship. That's so it's her claiming of.
Well, I think we should sign it for expediency, but we should not feel bound to laws that have no place in nature.
Also, I feel like we should not.
She said, and no one should lay claim to the jungles. The jungles belong to themselves.
Yes. Yes, they are beyond the reach of man's grasp.
You see, you could say, or woman's grasp.
Yes, or woman's grasp.
Yeah, Fenquin.
I'm using man in the general term here.
I also do think that having allies in the jungle could be beneficial.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to come across out there.
Well, I don't think we have enough influence to go against what happens here, so we might as well just play along for the time being.
She said, well, it's a game of chances. If we don't have to sign one, but the odds of encountering a group out there could be great, could be small. But if we have one, they will not openly attack us.
Does it cost any money?
50 gold pieces and half the treasure you find.
Ouch! Guys.
That's why it's a strong arm tactic.
Way too steep. Let's just take our chances and not sign this stupid piece of paper.
Is it, wait, we each have to give them 50 gold?
It's just one per charter.
One per charter.
Yeah.
And, like, the group counts as a charter.
And half of whatever treasure we find.
Well, that part is a matter of enforcement.
And also, but, well, only in the places that we find them do we have to give them half. In theory, everything else that we find in places that they aren't, we get to keep full.
Why don't we just not
How
come
do they
back
know
here?
where we found a treasure? How do we know? We can't know these things.
It's like, well, if they're anything like me, they may have magical ways to find out if you're telling the truth or not.
Oh, well, that would be problematic.
Also,
Again, I like where your mind is going.
Also, I believe they also have some spellcasters who can divinate certain things.
Well, then we must pay either way, it seems.
What do you think, Mercy?
Well, I don't. These strong arm tactics are always about keeping control of the little guy. I don't really like us being victim to that.
And you could say, I don't like that they claim ownership of any part of this territory. She said, I'm feeling confident that if we do meet them, we can repel any type of assault they do on us.
How about we put it to a vote?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm with Iku on this one. Damn the man.
What do you think, Fenquin?
If we sign... maybe we just not sign and then take care of the guards as required in the forest.
Wait, you want to sign and then make ourselves
don't
into
sign.
fugitives? Don't sign.
Don't sign and then just deal with it.
Sounds good to me.
3 don't signs versus.
Well, I just don't like making anyone upset.
It's like, well, and you could say it's the jungles of Chult. Regardless of what you do, someone's going to be upset somewhere.
I say we take our chances.
I guess to our pirate ship, then. I can't believe I'm here.
As you walk up, you see Grutus still has her arms crossed, and she says, so should I get the documents ready for everyone to sign?
We are going to explore outside of your territory.
And we just keep walking towards the fireboat.
As you guys go walking down the hill away from the palisade, as you look back up, you can see the silhouette of Gruta. You see her lean over and talk to one of the guards standing post, and you see the guard kind of sprint and runs back inside the fort.
Well, we made ourselves some enemies now.
Why do we only have enemies?
You could say, I'm not your enemy.
Yes, Iku's our friend.
So it's 1 in 25 million.
And you have Dungar here as well as she passed the side of the...
Nature is not our enemy, though it will overrun and kill us eventually. It does not mean us ill.
Oh, well, that's not very comforting.
No.
It's super helpful.
Alright, let's get on this boat.
You see Captain Swift waiting for you guys. I was like, so you guys have a fun night at the fort?
Oh yeah, there was a zombie attack, and some drinking, and, well, we probably can't come back here again.
Oh, fair enough. She points and does the finger gun point at Durand. It's like, everything go off okay?
I wink back.
Yeah,
It was satisfactory.
She says in Thieves' Can's like, so the package got delivered?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Taken personally by a big, bloody orc-looking half-dude.
You see Iku turning, he's like, what package?
Wait, what? Did they say that in Thieves' Cant?
Yes.
The one you gave me, the one that you put in my saddlebag.
No, EQ, our guy.
Oh, okay. Wait, she speaks Thieves' Cant?
She understands it.
None of your business. It was a little side deal I had going on.
Did you say that in common?
No, this is all Thieves' Cant.
Oh, you hear Iku say, what package? As she looked at.
Oh, she says that in English.
Yeah.
Or in
common, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Giant, I will say to him, like, what do you mean, what package?
And you see Iku say,
Because I speak Giant, by the way.
you see Iku say that apparently.
What is going on? Everyone's speaking different languages.
You see
I
Iku.
want that to only you, so only you understand it.
Oh, did I say Druidic to...
No, you actually you hear Iku say like apparently Durand delivered a package for the gnome.
Oh, she also understands Giant.
I'm even more impressed.
Well, Durand, I thought we agreed to... Actually, I guess we didn't agree to anything. Durand!
Look, I had the opportunity to get us free travel on this boat, waiving our travel fee. I did what had to be done.
What package was this that was delivered?
I don't even know. I just literally delivered it. There's nothing strange about it, or it wasn't
Nothing
moving or
strange
really.
other than it was delivered secretly through the back door of an inn.
Look, our captain here had a job that needed doing. I stepped up and did it.
Well, what's done? We should probably get out of here now,
Yes,
even
let's
faster than
discuss it
before.
You say, all right. So where are we heading out to?
We're going to sail west for a while.
It's
and
in a
then
very
sail back.
broad direction.
Yes. It's a diversion.
As we discussed before, we should be heading to Isharu.
But first we will sail west to explore. I am speaking loudly so others will hear us.
Good job.
Westward out of the territory of these fine people to explore other places.
Say, all right. So you tell me where we're going. We're out in the open seas.
Yes,
Fair
west.
enough.
We're going west.
I said west loudly.
All right. Let's load up the dinosaur. Let's get this show on the
Come
road.
on, Dunga.
He looks like he's a little cautious about getting back on the boat. As you remember, the boat tilted in.
It's okay, buddy. Just go slow. Go slow.
Is there a compass so I can make sure that we're headed west? Because it's very important we only go west.
Yes, I think your subterfuge of telling people where we're going, we're all.
What subterfuge? We are going west to the setting sun. This is the way we go. Only west.
Very, very convincing. All right, everybody on the ship. You see the crew actually try to do their best to lash down Dungar. Says, again, he doesn't fit underneath the hull. As you begin to set out, you see Iku come up to Alethra and says, "So where exactly are we heading? Like, I can only guide you if I know where we're going."
Well, so I guess it's time for a team meeting.
No.
Yes.
I'll go up to Captain Swift and say, well, as we said before, to the ruins of Isharu, right? There's no R in that. Yeah, Isharu.
It's like, yeah, I can take you there. It's a little bit of tricky sailing there. Our ship's actually built for it. It's kind of like a collapsed city. It's kind of like sank into the bay. Used to be land, and then
As all cities eventually sink into the ground and are returned to nature.
yes, well, sure. Well, you're a weird one. Let me tell you that. So
Yes.
yeah, I can definitely take you there. That's actually it's a place we shelter sometimes because the other ships their keels are too deep to go in sometimes.
Oh, that's good to know.
And we have chosen our vessel appropriately. Thank you, Captain.
No problem.
So maybe we go under deck in a bit more secretive location.
Yep.
Well,
It's all like crew member up there. Like,
right. Yeah.
Just before we start, I'd like to say that I will be telling Dungar all of this information as he is part of our team. So please consider that.
That does make sense. So I'm planning, so as discussed before, we're looking for the ruins of
You see Electra pull out like this jacket.
yeah, she's got like her notebooks. Hold on, where'd my actual notes go?
You are very disorganized for someone who's leading this operation.
Well, she just like has like all these books that she's brought with her, and then the new ones that she's made. So, from my research, I believe that Rasnisi built his army at the city of Hisari, I believe is the name, is how it's spelled.
Mm-hmm. You see Captain's like, whoa, we're going after like... That's like a boogeyman tale. You realize that, right, Rasnisi?
Wait, why is the captain in our private meeting?
Yeah, I
thought she was included.
No,
my
sorry.
apologies.
Yeah, I was going down. So I told her to bring us to Hisari, which is like in my so this is it. Theory, she's not there.
Sorry, I thought
Iku was there for sure though.
Yeah, Iku's there.
And he was in exile, zombified. Where is it? Oh, I don't have it there. In my research, I learned that Isari should be at the crown of the... no, it's back further.
You see Electra just like flipping through her notes. Nope, not there.
It stands in the jungle at the foot of the crown of the western edge of Sky Lizard Mountain.
And you see, it's like, oh, well, that should be easy enough to get to. The western edge of the Sky Lizard Mountain is a giant volcano.
Yes, so that's why I thought we would land at Isaru, as it does not seem to be too far of a journey from there.
How do you know that?
Well, Iku, I didn't want to... We've had some bad luck with this in the past, and it has to do with part of the situation with Jobal, but we have a map of Chult.
It's like, oh, that would be very... I'd hold on to that very, very carefully.
Yes, that is what we learned also, as Jobal stole the map from us.
You see her nodding, I guess that seems like something Jobal would do.
Yes, and so that when we were in the city before, we were able to recover the map from him, but when we recovered the map from him, there were a few items that came along with it.
These would be the cloak you turned over.
Yes, they didn't ask me for my slippers. So, that was a plus. I'm going to call that interest.
GM's note, I totally forgot about the slippers.
I stayed quiet about it. If you want, I can give those back to you.
No,
if you think that's fair.
No, I legit forgot, and that guy doesn't really have a high intelligence anyways.
Yeah, fair enough. Yes, in my research, I believe that he raised his undead army there. And so if there's any... And his talents with the undead were so great that I think there might be something there that would indicate to the death curse. That is my initial hope.
She says that's a very good place. That sounds like a logical space to start. I can get you to the base of the volcano, and then we can plot out a course from there.
Do you know what it would be called? The crown. The crown of the western edge.
The crown. I think the crown is the volcano because it is an active volcano still. So it could be. It could be the top of... I don't imagine that there would be a city near the top of it. My guess is...
It says it stood at the foot.
Yeah, so I can get us to the base of the volcano, and then it would just be merely exploring around the rim of the volcano, or the foot of the base of the volcano.
All right, I guess we know what our first actions will be.
Wow, sounds like a plan.
All right, well, then we just have to get there, and it should take about 2 to 3 days to get us from the shore inland, but it should be... Once we get there, it'll be exploring the jungle once more.
Well, from what I've seen of what comes out of that jungle, I'm not completely looking forward to that, but it's nothing to be done now.
It's like, very well, then I think we're ready. And just as she's about to finish her sentence, you hear from above deck, like, sail ho! As you go upside to top deck, and you can see Captain Swift has a spyglass out. She's like, son of a bitch. And out on the eastern side, like off to the east and far off, you can see kind of these black sails unfurl. And on the front of the main sail is just this gigantic boar's head on it. She's like, God damn pirates. And we're going to call it there for the week.
Woo! Woo!
Times.
I thought you said you were faster than the pirates.
They're ahead. They're ahead.
Oh no. Sweet Pirate Adventures.
Pirates.
Pirate and Sea Adventures. All right, yeah. So you guys actually got into combat for the.
Finally.
Yeah. See y'all in 2018.